Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the never judge a book by its cover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the mother. Yeah.
You already made the assumption. The look on your face like you hate me or something. I cannot wait till the day that I'm bumping. People today really think I be bucking. One thing that I value above money is loyalty. Snakes in the grass, I don't cut it, they calling me. Don't want me winning, they trying to get all of me. Deal with the pressure, ain't no annoying me. Remember the joke in the season? They jealous, they couldn't believe it. Now I'm excelling, I'm here for a reason. Blood for my brothers, I pledge the allegiance. I do what I do for a reason. Third pound gave me the teaching. Tell your baby daddy stop the pleading. Cause the lies that he's telling ain't believing. I play it by ear though, throw with a working bird, but I'm the weirdo. Russian roulette, you just better be careful. Work ethic, something real, this what I'm here for. I'ma just stick to the grind. Tunnel vision, take my time.
Gotta take my time.
Homage pay it so you know that I'm paying homage all the time.
Never judge a book by its cover. You ain't take the time to discover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the brothers. Never judge a book by its cover. You ain't take the time to discover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the brothers.
All of my life had to deal with them judging me. Stayed in my circle like I want the company. Smiling and laughing while all making fun of me. But I'm so blunt right up front, what you want from me? No, I ain't got no time to pretend to be no. Ain't got no time for no friend of me. Done with them draining my energy. Cut like a spade and I'm making them sick of me. No, I'm a grown man, don't be kidding me. Yeah, gotta bring the flame deliberately. Yeah, shorty want the lot, Tiffany's. Yeah, geeked off the white girl, Kimberly. Told her don't call that she know the fact. You be strong off the D, I told her that. And the way that she act, no controlling that. All that licking and slobbing, need all of that. See, I got a lot of layers. Greatness bring a lot of haters. Always asking for a favor. No, I'm sorry, ain't no favors.
I ain't got it.
Gus vanilla like the wafers. Paint dripping different flavors. Please don't try to invade us. Blood stains on the pavement.
Never judge a book by its cover. You ain't take the time to discover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the brothers. Never judge a book by its cover. You ain't take the time to discover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the brothers. Yeah.
Like a terrorist threat, to the top like a fair high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. They don't wanna see me shine. Might go blind, and the blind can't leave the blind. Dropping gems on them, they don't pay no mind. Nope. It ain't worth throwing pearls and swine. Love that fast money, wanna stick something. But a slow million better than a quick 100. One line at a time, keeping hits coming. Uncut blow, take a whiff of it. It's a shame what they do to wealth. Wanna be Wayne, shoot yourself. Like December 31st. Let off from choppers like it's January 1st. July 4th with them fireworks. Put that mask on, October 31st. You the best, guess we the worst. This is my world, Mr. Universe. We live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
Coming live and direct, can't pardon your disrespect. From the G's to the goons, little homies on deck. This is boom back like a terrorist threat. Keep it gully good, can't shame my rap. Spit a universal code, take game and bet. Homie pre-think, bring your gang and set. I'm a suicide king, never bang regret. From the bottom of the barrel like the game is fit. As long as I'm alive, too legit to quit. The hustle is the turn, trying to flip the script. Don't let the struggle burn, you gotta flick the switch. Third pound on the move, go ridiculous. Oh.
Never judge a book by its cover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the never judge a book by its cover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the mother. Yeah.
You already made the assumption. The look on your face like you hate me or something. I cannot wait till the day that I'm bumping. People today really think I be bucking. One thing that I value above money is loyalty. Snakes in the grass, I don't cut it, they calling me. Don't want me winning, they trying to get all of me. Deal with the pressure, ain't no annoying me. Remember the joke in the season? They jealous, they couldn't believe it. Now I'm excelling, I'm here for a reason. Blood for my brothers, I pledge the allegiance. I do what I do for a reason. Third pound gave me the teaching. Tell your baby daddy stop the pleading. Cause the lies that he's telling ain't believing. I play it by ear though, throw with a working bird, but I'm the weirdo.
Yeah. Did you do some what? Don't get me wrong and spit about it. Yeah. Throw your hands up. I wanna know something though. Everyone's talking about how much guns they got. Everyone's talking about how much they keep it real. And everyone's talking about how many niggas they kill. But I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Where's the snitches at? Where's the bitches at? Where's the niggas that just can't take the pressure, man? Where's the set trippers, the fiends, and backstabbers? Cause I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Going around, we can get it on. Listen, but if you tryna shine, the nigga I'd advise throw some glitter on. This nigga's wrong, heard the flow, third for show. Bite the hand that feeds you, deserve to choke. But shit, I ain't mad, we could burn the smoke. Shit, I'm cool, I bought a noose, you could learn the ropes. I show you how you be a everybody, every day. And Blaze the Pump, they never gave a fuck about them anyway. Any day, you might see me with the link when it's out 3. Truthfully, I give a fuck what they thinking about me. I don't know y'all niggas from a hole in the wall. Shit stain all choking the drawers. I came knocking for the gang, nigga, open the door. Pain stopping at your brain when I'm holding the fall. 3 holes in his head, you could ball with the ball. And I know that you know that I know that you ain't sure if I got my cash up, Mag Tucker, if I'm just vulnerable. The ladder's not likely, dog, and I don't mind showing you. Pine cone to you, letting God get a hold of you, knowing that it's my time and I'm overdue. What? But everyone's talking about how much guns they got. Everyone's talking about how much they keep it real. And everyone's talking about how many niggas they kill. But I wanna know how everybody's a gangster. Where's the snitches at? Where's the bitches at? Where's the niggas that just can't take the pressure, man? Where's the set trippers, the fiends, and backstabbers? I'm just trying to know how everybody's a gangster.
Bang! What's good? What's good? Welcome to Banging Aces Live and Direct Sport Commentary Live with your host, Bang. And we are back. Y'all already know. Saturday night. Banging Aces Live and Direct Week 3 matchup preview. Fantasy injuries, start sits, and picks. We do it all tonight. We trying to do it all tonight, starting this week with the top 5 power rankings and the top 5 positions. We'll go into a little further than top 5, but we got to argue the top 5 of it. We start that this week. So we are back. Week 2 recap and the matchup preview. Y'all already know what time it is. But before we get to all of that, we got to salute. We got to salute to Thorough Birdie, the working bird, the weirdo. We started with that. Never judge a book by its cover. Go pick that up. It means a lot to me, that song right there. So never judge a book by its cover. We started with that, and then the natural intros. Shout out to Cold Water No Bleach. Shout out to Know It All Designs. Shout out to you, my fans. Welcome back. James Gippy, welcome. Thumbs up. Sir Charles in the chat as always. Bang! That's what I'm talking about. Hashtag Banging Aces. Hashtag BANGnACES Sports. And let's get to it. In the week 2 matchups, Chiefs over the Chargers in a good game on a Thursday night. We had it here on Banging Aces. Hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that subscribe like James Gippy says. But yeah, we had that game here, and it looks like Justin Herbert took an injury. An injury I'm not so sure he should be playing with, but it looked like they're going to put him out there. He got a fractured rib cartilage, which is connected to his rib. Very painful injury. How you move, how you twist, how you throw. And still, even with freshly getting that injury, he was throwing darts. And with the pain, throwing touchdowns. But I just think that's in the moment.
You shouldn't put him through that every day. He take a couple of sacks, he's gonna get re-injured. They should let him heal. Thing about that injury, it's supposedly a 6-week injury. So they can't wait 6 weeks for him to come back. I truly understand that. And we see what happens. Then we had the New York Giants over the Panthers, 19-16. Don't worry about that, Sir Charles. I started late. I worked late. So when I got home, I just gave them a fourth quarter. And we talked after that. I had some football conversation. We ain't missed much. Tonight is the biggest show. You here when you supposed to be. Then we had the Patriots over the Steelers. And let me tell you, man, people got the Steelers as a weak team. Mitch Trubisky struggled, yes, but their defense is formidable. They got Mika Fitzpatrick. They got a secondary is playing pretty good. And the last two games, it's been a defensive game. You know what I mean? So they 1-1. It was a divisional game, so it was a bad loss, but a good loss to get your things in order against the Patriots. Lose by 3, they could have won it. But good win for the Patriots, moving to 1-1. The Bucks over the Saints. Their defense is playing remarkable. They got a cornerback out there, I think, leading the league in interceptions and stuff. Excuse the stutter. Then I got the Jets with a remarkable comeback win late in that game against the Browns, 31-30. And the Jets are 1-1. And people are asking, are they formidable or not? I would answer week 3 is the week that all that go into play, and we are here. But it was a good win for them over the Browns. Then you got the Dolphins and Ravens game, which to me was the game of the week. Dolphins with a comeback win in the fourth quarter, which should have never happened. Some big defensive flaws for the Ravens, and I think they'll get it together. Then the upset of the week was the Jaguars over the Colts. Blanked them. Colts didn't even score 3 points. And young man, what's his name? Let me get him. That's the standings. Here's the stats. Seymour. Trevor Lawrence. Where's his stats at, man? Looking for the stats of the game. Stop playing with me. Nah, they showing me tomorrow's game, but I want to see. I want to see last week's game, bro. Jaguars, Colts. Last week's game, 24-0. Trevor Lawrence. Here we go. Trevor Lawrence, 25 for 30. One of his best games of his career. 235, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 129 QBR. He was balling. Trevor Lawrence was balling. I'm live. So yeah, he was balling. Trevor Lawrence was balling. 24-0. What else happened? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop playing with me, Cletus. They're playing with me. They're playing with me. There we go. Then we had the Lions. Lions get in. The Lions got it. Got their first W. DeAndre Swift. He look like he's gonna be a problem this year. One of the top running backs in the league. If he's playing, you starting him whenever. Who else? 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo comes in, destroys the Seahawks 27-7. Let's see how Jimmy Garoppolo played last week. Box score 13 for 21. Okay, not that crazy. 154 and a touchdown, 107.3 QBR after the Trey Lance went out. They dominated the game. Seahawks wasn't ready for them. Feel bad for the Seahawks, but they got to get their stuff together. Geno, you got DK Metcalf and Lockett. Better utilize them. Better utilize that arm and your legs, for that matter. Then we got the Rams bouncing back with 31-27. Falcons win. Rams win over the Falcons. And then we had the Broncos, which will be here on, I believe, Sunday night. We'll have this Bronco game. Broncos versus Texans last week. They bounced back and get a little dub, playing good defense over there. And that's what they're going to need. Russ got to get it together, and I believe he will. Cardinals had a late win over the Raiders. Big game. It could easily be argued the game of the week. But to me, the Ravens-Miami game was the game of the week. But the Cardinals-Raiders game was a late win for the Cardinals, and Kyler Murray excitement. Actually, this week after that game, a fan in the excitement hit him with a fist across the face. Welcome to BANGnACES. Yeah. Kyler got smacked across the face, and I think the Cardinals was trying to look for press charges or something like that. So I don't know how that got handled. I know that Kyler said he think it was in the moment of excitement or whatever, but how would you feel about that, Base?
Hey, keep your hands to yourself, man. Bottom line.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Bottom line, bro. Like, look, you slapped a player. You stupid idiot.
You stupid idiot.
You know what I mean? Like, what? You slapped the quarterback, the one dude we need. Well done. Idiot, bro.
Yeah, man. It was unfortunate, but a good win for the Cardinals still. And then we went to the Cowboys and Bengals game, which everybody counted the Cowboys out after Dak went down last week. And Cooper Rush came in with a great defense and handled. Which I think about really, that matchup right there.
I think the Bengals need to do something about their offensive line, bro. That's what I think. I think Joe Burrow isn't going to win a game from the flat of his back, bro. It's just not going to happen.
What's different from last year?
They caught fire, so it ain't over. But the offensive line is supposed to be more improved and not showing very well right at the moment.
So you think chemistry?
It's only week 2. Yeah.
The chemistry is off?
I think once they start to gel, that's a dangerous team.
Is
They got hot at the end of the year last year. That's what carried them to the bowl.
The Cup
They
of
were just
Joe
on
show,
fire.
right?
Yep, they were just
Cup
on
of Joe
fire real
show.
quick.
What do you think? Any of the blame goes on Joe Burrow? Is he holding the ball too long?
No, no, he can't breathe, bro. He has seconds. I mean, every QB
Is
only
he
has
looking for the
seconds,
big
but
play? Is he looking for the big play every play? Should he be looking shorter, knowing that the line
uh,
is giving on him? Like,
well, he should check down here and there, and he does to Hayden Hurst and this and that, but
right?
it ain't on Joe. I give Joe like it ain't on him. From what I see,
I'm
the
scared he's gonna get
offensive line
re-injured,
will.
man. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
taking them hits. He gonna get
Well,
re-injured.
listen, you could trade him to me if you feeling some kind of way, bro. I'm here to keep it.
Nah, I got a lot of faith in him as well.
Eh?
I believe he's one of the elites. He has to have time to throw the ball. He has a good receiving core.
Yeah, but he's
Um,
just sitting on
he
your
can turn
bench.
on
He's
at
just
any
gonna
moment.
sit there. You
Yeah.
should give him to me so he can get some run, man. He's just sitting on your bench. You know what I mean?
once he
He
once he
ain't
proves
playing
he's
over
wake up,
Lamar. Yeah,
once
no, he
he
ain't playing over Lamar. Knock that off, man.
uh,
Knock that
Lamar
off.
might get hurt, man. He take a
You
lot too.
hoarding QBs, man. You hoarding
Look
QBs.
at this. Look at this. Fantasy hate, folks. Fantasy hate. You know,
Yeah,
I
man.
love it.
That's what
But
happens with somebody 2-0, man. Well done, man. Well done.
salute. Yeah, all right. So then the next game, the Bears and Packers game. The Packers just walked on the Bears, and as Aaron Rodgers claimed last year, he owns the Bears. He just plays well against them, and they don't put no fear in his heart. And he played like that last week.
Bro, they're just disgusting. And if I'm honest, so did Green Bay. Ew, it was gross football, man. It really was.
It was kind of gross
Ugh,
football, but they ran all over him, and they just couldn't
yeah.
stop Aaron Jones last week. Almost 200 yards, total yards. Justin Fields, man, is he just worse than Trubisky? Is he just that much worse, or is it his
I don't
offensive
know.
line?
I don't know what's going on. The offensive line looks good when they're running the football, but they sure don't look good in protection.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
what I
can't
mean.
call it.
A little of that falls on Justin. I don't know if it's his comfortability. He's not getting the
He looked
ball
good
out,
in
man.
preseason too. It's sad,
Yeah, he's not
It's
getting the
sad
ball
that
out.
the first game was hard to gauge because it was so bad with the weather. And game two, I mean, Green Bay just owned them for real. Like it was gross. Monty looked good though.
Yeah, Monty did look good. It looked like he's back. He's dominating the position. So you Herbert
And
fans.
as much as I like Moody. I just can't trust him, man. I like him. He's a good wide
Justin
receiver,
Fields
but
ain't throwing the
yeah,
ball. No,
exactly. And they're not even throwing the football. Like I think he's had a total of like 30 passes total.
total.
I mean, Joe Flacco's got 100 in 2 games. So, and it's Joe Flacco. I mean, come on. I'm
Joe Flacco
comparing
is
apples to
balling out,
oranges.
man. He balling
Yeah,
out. I
bro.
gotta give it to him.
Oh, Garrett Wilson look good, don't he? Looking
Yeah, he
like
got.
Jamar Chase light.
Gary Wilson looks really good, and Joe
Yeah, man.
Flacco looked like he having fun using them too. Um, yeah. So the Packers went and moved on, and so we moved to the next game, and then it was a Monday night game, and the Titans went into Buffalo. What is it? Bills Mafia slaughtered them.
Yeah,
Slaughtered
easily.
them.
Easily.
41-7. Josh Allen probably. It would be
Hey,
argued
listen.
the best
What I,
quarterback
what I,
right
what I
now in
don't
2
want,
weeks.
what I don't want is nobody jumping on the Buffalo bandwagon. Okay,
That's a whole
that's
new
what
year,
I don't.
man. Whole new
I
year,
can't tell
man.
y'all
Right
about
now,
this
he's playing real
boy.
good.
Bro, this dude is crazy. I've been saying it since I saw it, bro. I saw it in him, and the kid is one of those special kids, man. He's in the top 5 in the NFL right now, period. That's with Tommy and Aaron Rodgers in the conversation. I'm
Right.
sorry. He's that good. He's
Well,
that good.
not only is he in the top 5, he's actually in the top 3. And I was gonna save it for later, but since we're on the Bills right now, he's 2 under Patty, but it's arguable. It's arguable. He has more yardage than Patty. Patty has the better rating.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's number 3? That's the scary question.
Uh, it's a battle between Tua, Justin, and Lamar.
Yeah, I would say the same, bro. Those are the top 5 right there. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can put them in any order, and in week 3, I don't care which one you think, it's fine to me.
Right.
You know
And
what
it's
I'm
only
saying?
been
Like, because they're all that good.
yeah, yeah. And it's only been 2 weeks, so a lot can happen. But
Yeah, but they
that
just
next
look
that
like
next
themselves.
5, it was a surprise to me. That next 5, you got Jared Goff's name, you got Joe Flacco's name, you got Carson Wentz, Tom Brady, and Jalen Hurts. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, damn, any week those guys could jump up in the top 5 with a great game. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like,
Yeah,
whoa. Jalen Hurts
yeah.
is playing
Well,
really well right now, but he got some flaws.
yeah. Matty Ice threw for 350 in week 1 too. So I
Yeah,
mean,
he did, but
I mean, the quarterback position is very volatile. But those first 5 guys we named. They're as money as you can have in the NFL right now. I mean, for
Matty
real.
Ice is
They're as
is
money
like
fantasy
16,
and
bro.
their money. Yeah, their money fantasy and their money just football, bro. Like those
Yeah,
guys are out.
yeah, they are outstanding guys.
He's not
But yeah,
making
man.
that right now. Kyler Murray is not there right now for me. Sorry,
No,
not yet.
Kyler Murray is 20.
Yeah.
He's 20. And he has 3 touchdowns, but yeah, and only 1 interception. Is just that his rating is
Tweaking out big
way
time.
low and his yardage is low. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of people in front of him, including Joe Burrow, who's thrown 4 interceptions. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I was looking at the list. It was interesting after 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Interesting. Let's see. It's gonna change a lot in another 2 weeks. So, but yeah, man. All right. So, yeah, the Bills walked all over the Titans, and
It was easy. The
uh,
Bills look insane this year.
the number 2 Monday night game, the last game, it was the Eagles and the Vikings, and the Eagles walked on the Vikings. Kirk Cousins struggling, looking like, I don't know, he didn't look like a confident Kirk Cousins, like, and I don't
Yeah,
understand why.
I think the Eagles put the pressure to him. They knew they had to blitz a lot. They blitzed a lot. They were all over him.
Yeah,
And
they
it kept him from being able to look downfield. It kept him from being able to get comfortable. And the Eagles, like you said, controlled the
yeah,
clock and eventually just walked them with ease. It was
yeah,
kind of
they
easy. And I
walked
think,
with ease, and that was the surprise to me. Jalen Hurts did what he wanted. They ran the ball. They passed the ball. He was running the ball. Like, he ran for 2 touchdowns, and I'm like, whoa! Like, the Eagles are now in the conversation after 2 weeks. The media had them in the Super Bowl, bro, and I'm like, whoa, whoa,
it's
whoa!
2 weeks. 2 weeks, people.
2-0,
Ah,
2
yeah,
weeks.
like,
The Giants
I'll
are
have these
2-0.
conversations.
Come on,
Yeah, I
bro.
know.
Like, whoa. Whoa,
We
media.
could talk all this stuff
Slow
crazy,
down.
after week 5, but I don't want to have them
808,
kind of
no,
conversations at
no,
all yet.
salute, bro. Welcome. Well, welcome back, man. Yeah, we were just doing a week 2 recap. We finishing that. We're gonna what I want to ask Base is what was considered your game of the week last week?
Miami.
You like the Miami game? I agree, man. You can't really doubt that game right there.
It's the way in which it happened. They had to come back from behind.
Yeah,
They played lights out football for 3 quarters. The first quarter they were rocky, but quarters 2, 3, and 4, they got it. They right the ship. And if that's what they're gonna look like when they get on, the
ouch,
rest of the AFC better be nervous. All of
ouch,
a
right?
sudden,
Like, oh,
watch out, Miami. And they
right,
got runners. That's the crazy part. They got runners, not just a
right.
runner. They got runners, and
Mostert, Chase
everybody's fast.
Edwards, yeah,
Yeah.
Edmonds. I mean, yeah, yeah, correct. I was trying to give Moose some time to get in here before we start these matchups. Oh, I wanted to salute you on you got the most wins right last week, 10 correct picks. And I believe Have got the least. He has 6. But I had 7.
So what was it? What was it? What was mine?
You
Sorry.
had 10. You had 10 of the picks you got right last week. So good luck, guys. But you leading the pack right now. Leading the pack.
Really? Well, I mean, it's expected, boys. You know what I mean? It's expected. It's expected. Y'all like to y'all betting like fans from time to
Ah,
time.
nice. Okay, okay.
Y'all betting like fans from time to time. You know me, man. You know me. Yeah. Nah, I'm just playing, man. Really, I
Okay.
thought I was telling you, which game was it that I was texting you about? Because you had called it. And I was like, ooh, he called this one. Damn, let me dig into the text. Because I had to send it to you because you had it. I was like, ooh, he knew that one.
Yeah, man. We both caught the Jets. How you feel about that Jet win last week? They go in and take on the Bengals this week. How you feel about they win last week late?
Yeah. Well, I think
Lucky
the Jets.
or skill, like
Nah, the Jets is playing no holes barred. Like, leave it all out on the field. Every game is the Super Bowl, and it shows. And I appreciate it as a Jet fan, straight up, because it's the first time in years. It's the first time in years they're playing with some fire, man. They got some young heat. I can't wait for the kid. Everybody's like, Flacco, Flacco, Flacco. I want Wilson. I've been saying it. The WW Wilson connection is going to be for real. I've been telling the Moose, man. I felt that, But yeah, man. I mean, I'm excited regardless. We're going into week 3. You know how much I love it. So going into week 3, started off Thursday night. Could we have all not had a Thursday night game and been okay with it? I think so. Wow, that was some real high school football going on Thursday. The Steelers look mediocre
um
without
yeah, I
mediocre
was
without
speaking about
TJ
them
Watt.
last week. How you feel about their defense? I was looking at their defense.
It don't look very good without TJ Watt at all.
Yeah, it looks a little off without TJ Watt. But I was
Well,
looking at
gotta have a leader.
their Mika is leading it in tackles, and he got a few interceptions, and they got another guy leading the league in interceptions. So I was like, they got a good defense, man. If Trubisky can put some pressure with
Well,
his
I
offense.
always look at it like this, right? When it comes to defenses, if your safety is leading the team in defenses, that means that running back or that wide receiver is getting through the first and second level.
Right.
So that's not good. Yeah,
Okay.
that's not good at all when your safety is leading the team in tackles.
Mhm.
So, but I mean, Minka's a different breed, though. You know,
He is a different
he,
breed.
he really is a different breed. And when they're gelling, I would never put it past the Steelers defense. They've always been solid. They look like a sloppy mess without TJ, and that's sad that one player is holding that whole defense together like that.
Hmm.
You know, if he was the core, if he was the that
That's
important of a piece, I get it, and he is, but he shouldn't be the whole team, man. No team should depend on one player like that. It just shouldn't happen.
yeah, that's true. What do you think? Oh, they got a player named Highsmith or something. Highsmith leading the league in sacks for their team.
I mean,
Um,
they're not. They're pretty bad, bro. I can't say it right now. They're pretty bad.
yeah.
I want
Uh,
to give them their. I want to. I
what does
love
it
the
do to their
Steelers. The
offense?
Steelers D
Man?
always been good.
Uh,
Deontay Johnson looks good. That's
Deontay
about
Johnson
it.
is awesome. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
actually one of the top receivers this year. If you got him, you starting him week to week if he healthy.
The rest look a mess.
What you think about Najee Harris?
Uh, uh,
I know I have him, so you want to be limited on your say, but I see he was active, but for 2 weeks he's not really been as active as they used him last year. Do you think that's due to strategy or his
yeah.
injury?
I don't think they're gonna throw him the football every 5 seconds like they did last year. I think they got all those receivers and they want to use them. I think they're having quarterback issues right at the moment,
Yeah.
and
Is it time to make a change?
I would have been made the change. So I drafted this kid in the first round for a reason. I would have never brought in Mitchell Trubisky, but I get, the whole reasoning behind it, have a veteran start the year, blah, blah, blah. Look what he's
Right.
doing.
But by week 3, is it time to
Yeah,
start the book
yeah, yes, yes, sir. I would have
and
been,
let
like
the
I said,
mistakes fall on him? Let him live and die with the mistake. You think Steel City is ready for that?
I think it's definitely time.
I
They need
believe
it.
it's time.
Let them grow together. Let the receivers who are a little bit more veteran like come into the huddle and talk them up, and that'll build rapport. And what'll happen is by week 7 they'll have a football team. As
Yeah.
long as they're playing, I don't know who I want to play, and I'm playing Mitchell Trubisky. And come on, we saw what Mitchell had to offer. We've seen this already,
Hmm. I agree.
and I'm disappointed that it's even taken this long. Tomlin is normally on top of things. He's one of the best coaches in the NFL. That's why that team, even
Agree.
mediocre, is dangerous.
Agree.
You know,
Um, I still, I want everybody not to sleep on that defense because of Tomlin and his coaches.
yeah.
Um,
I mean, they'll get it
that's
together. It's just going to
that,
take some time.
yeah. And if they're gonna take some time to get it together, they might as well bring in Pickett. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Let's flip to the other side of the board. Nick Chubb ran real good in this game, and he dominated. What do you think about Jacoby Brissett's play? He was awesome
Hey,
too.
yeah, he was full fired up
Yeah,
and all that. You know that
welcome to
that's
the
what
panel.
the AFC North games do. That Moose.
What up?
What
What's
up? What
up,
up?
boys?
Yeah, so I mean those games, and Brissett was fired up, and you saw it, and you know, when you're handing the ball off to two stud running backs every other play, it makes it pretty easy playing against a team that didn't show up. You know, so I don't know. I'd like to see him that way up against some tougher competition. I'll tell you that.
Kobe Brissett, after 2 weeks, 596 yards, 94.3 QBR, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. That's pretty good, man. He's not up in the 700 range because of those running backs, but he's doing his part of the job. You know what I mean? And with that play, they could be a threat, man. They could be a threat. What do you think about their defense? Moose, jump in, man. I'm sorry.
You good? You good?
The Browns. You know, it look like the Browns. They look like the Browns with or without Baker Mayfield. Whatever quarterback it is, they're handing the ball off.
Is Jacoby playing better than Baker did? Started last year.
He manages the game better.
I'll tell you flat out, yes, he is playing better than Baker.
He's playing lights out right
He's
now.
playing way better than they. When he throws the ball, it actually finds it. When he throws the ball, it actually finds a damn receiver.
Facts.
Now, I can say that Baker was banged up all year last year. I'll give him that.
Right.
But it just looked really, really bad. Like
Yeah,
I don't know.
He missed a lot of open Odell last year. Lots.
And their defense is as of right now, their defense is not playing up to par with what they have on paper on that defense. That defense on paper should be top 10 every week. They let the Jets come back on them with a minute and a half left in the game, down 2 scores. That's not top 10 defense.
Okay.
So I think the Browns have a little bit of soul searching to do as far as their defense goes. Their offense is just fine. Nick Chubb's tearing it up like he always does. Kareem Hunt is, he's doing his job. He's fantasy wise, he's touchdown dependent so far this year. And he's only got 2 touchdowns. They were both in the same game, I believe. So, but he's still Kareem though. He's not holding back the offense or anything. And Jacoby is doing what they brought him there to do, and he's not losing it for them. So
yeah,
that's a fact.
That's what I said. He's managing the game better. He's doing that part better. He's not making the mistakes trying to zip it in somewhere Baker would do.
He's not doing anything
special.
No. He's not doing anything that he's never done before. Every team that he's played for, when he came in to play for them, he played the same exact way. So.
All right. Who's their receiver? Who's their best receiver? Donovan Peoples only got 2 targets this week, so I know it ain't him.
I think the jury's still out on that one. They're waiting for somebody to step up and fill those shoes.
Njoku?
Nah, I don't think one game
solidifies is like a crutch for when he need to throw to somebody. I think defenses pick up on that. That's how Mo Alley was getting those touchdowns too. But Njoku, man, he's up there. But yeah, so yeah, that was the Thursday night game. We came in, I did a 4th quarter, and the guys came in. We talked about that. Charles was apologizing for missing that game. I told him we just did a 4th quarter. This was the night to come in. So the next matchup tomorrow, 1:00 game, is the Chiefs against the Colts, who got blinked last week, man, to the Jaguars. This gonna be a shellacking right here. Is Matty Ice gonna go 0-2-1? He already got a draw first week, a loss last week. What is going on with Matty Ice? Is it a mistake that he's there? They gave up Carson Wentz for Matty Ice. Pittman is back this week. He was not there last week. Is it just because Pittman was out? What the heck is going on in Indianapolis, folks?
You saw one game where the Ice went for 350, and then one game where he went for under 200. So the jury's out. I know if the Ice ain't gonna get going, that ain't gonna help Johnny T. That's for certain.
Yeah, I know, man. Johnny T still up there. Not the number one running back right now, but he's still up there. I don't know. He need them to get out the box if he gonna go to work. You know what I mean? And they just stacking the box for him. All right, who we got? Yay! Welcome to Banging Aces. What do you say? Pick two: Sutton or Cooks or Curtis Samuel. Wait, Sutton Cooks or Curtis Samuel? PPR league.
Sutton Cooks.
I like
Sutton
Samuel. Yeah, I like Sutton Samuel too. So that's good. That's good that we are on opposing sides.
I like Cooks way better than Samuel. Cooks dominate.
Samuel is like top 5.
He does
in the
dominate
NFL
target,
now, bro.
Yeah, but fantasy wise, Cooks for the past ever since he's been on that team, he dominates the targets.
Yeah.
And Washington got two other receivers. Curtis Samuel ain't gonna do that shit every single week. I could pretty much almost guarantee you that Brandon Cooks is.
Well, in 2 weeks, Samuels has dominated the targets over my guy over there. And it's like, and then you got the rookie Dotson who jumped in and got his on what they've given him. Like, so
That's what I'm saying though. Yeah, they didn't pay what's his name? What the fuck is their receiver's name, man? The number one. McLaurin. They didn't pay McLaurin all that money this offseason for them not to use him. So I'm telling y'all that Curtis Samuel shit ain't gonna last. I'm telling y'all.
I just think who got a better chemistry with what?
Not when I compare him to a number one on another team that completely dominates touches on that team, but total complete touches. There's not a running back that touches the ball more than he does, and no other wide receiver does either. We went through this shit last year with Brandon Cooks. The dude was guaranteed almost 20 points every single game. I can't say that about Curtis Samuel. Plus, he has an injury history.
22 targets in 2 weeks. Let's see. Curtis Samuel has 20.
I mean,
Cortland Sutton has 18. So
you can't go wrong with
argument. Brandon Cooks is a great argument. Yeah, you can't go wrong either way, brother.
Here we go. Who is Houston playing?
Oh, that's even better. Who does Houston play?
That's how we size this up. Who are they all playing? And we size it up that way.
Houston's playing the Bears, and
okay, never mind. Play Brandon Cooks.
yeah, there you go.
Never mind.
Playing the Bears.
Never mind.
Commanders playing the Eagles.
Yep.
And you gotta play Brandon Cooks, man. And
no,
right.
Now watch Curtis Samuel have 3 touchdowns.
Facts.
But I mean, just because of who they're playing the Bears, bro. Play everyone that you got, whoever you got playing against the Bears. Doesn't matter. This is the week we can play all our Houston players. You can even play Davis Mills this week as a streamer. You crazy? The Bears are horrible.
Oh man.
It's sad, bro.
So we got Mr. Patty Mahomes, arguably number 1 quarterback in the league after 2 weeks, 2-0.
That's party. That guy's good. That guy's good.
Yeah, CEH and a slew of receivers that is not really standing out. Nobody really standing out for them.
Nope. Just
That's
Travis Kelce.
yeah, Travis Kelsey. That's a normal. But nobody really standing out for them. CH hasn't really ran well, but he's caught the ball out of the backfield real well. And I think that's how he keeps his position. But then you got sightings of McKinnon and Pacheco. What you think about the Chiefs in this game right here? Should be an easy game or challenging game? Coach defense?
Where they playing? They're playing in Indianapolis, so that's going to be tougher. But yeah, no, Patty, Kels, and I'm good. I mean, you could play CEH in the flex, or in the flex. Yeah, I'll probably avoid the receivers in this game.
What do you think about how they're using Sky Moore? What is that his name? Sky.
Sky Moore. They're not.
They're not using them.
I mean, they are, but not really. Like Patty is spreading the ball around, bro. He don't care. Whoever's open is getting the pass. You know what I mean? He's thrown to like 11 or 12 different receivers already this year, bro. He doesn't care. There is no number one on that team. If you're open, you're gonna get the pass. If you're not open, he's already moved on.
Patty Mahomes,
down,
595 yards, 127.9 QBR rating, 7 touchdowns, no interceptions. So he's playing remarkable, bro.
It's Patty, bro. It's expected. It's Patty. Come on.
It's Patty, bro.
Come on, bro.
So
I mean, for real. Come on.
Who we picking in this game right here?
The Colts need it bad, but there's no way they're gonna beat the Chiefs. No way. Chiefs all day. All day.
All day.
Easy win. Yep. And the Colts need it so bad. They're going to be 0-3. Woo. Misery.
Charles, who are you going for? I was telling Bass he won last week's picks. He got 10 picks correct. You got 6, I got 7. And I think you did miss a pick. That's what I gave it to you anyway. Oh yeah, everybody going Chiefs in this game.
Yeah, I think so.
Going Chiefs, right, Half?
Huh?
You going Chiefs in this matchup?
Chiefs, Colts.
They playing in Indianapolis.
Nah, bro. I really don't see them starting off 0-3. As much as I want to go with the Chiefs, the Colts are just not that bad. There's no way. I don't see it. I think this is going to be a Jonathan Taylor going apeshit type of game, controlling the clock, keeping it out of Patty Mahomes' hands, or at least limiting it in some way. I think the Colts win this game somehow.
Okay. So you think you win it somehow? It's an early game. Okay.
I'm just going to leave that alone.
Yeah, next game. Before we go to the next game, who we starting from the Colts?
Michael Pittman, Johnny T.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I
Okay.
would say you saw Matt Ryan too. There's a
Man.
very good. There's a very good chance they're gonna have to throw it a lot. Let's not forget who they playing.
I don't know. I would have Matty Ice as a sit. I feel you, but I would have him as a sit because he ain't played well.
He only had one bad game.
Yeah, he's 1-1.
Playing though, he couldn't move the ball against the Jaguars, bro.
Yeah, but that's the Jaguars. The Jaguars to the Colts are what New Orleans usually is to Tampa. They just got their number.
Wow.
I mean, you can go back the last 2-3 seasons. The Jaguars that's a division rival. They just have their number. I'm not at all surprised that happened. Just like I wouldn't be surprised if the Saints beat the Bucs. I mean, you go back to last year, the Saints beat the Bucs with like the third string quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just one of those teams. They got their number.
Yeah.
All right. Well, battle of not so great teams coming here. Texans and the Bears.
Oh God.
Oh, that's such an ugly game.
Yeah, it's ugly, and they playing in Chicago.
Start everyone on Houston. It doesn't even matter if they show up. Put them on the field. Nah, literally, you're gonna start Brandon Cooks, Davis Mills, and I'm scared of the backfield still.
Yeah,
I'm honest.
I'm with
I
you.
don't
I'm
know.
with you on that
I don't
one.
know
Yeah.
which one. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're giving. They're
It's the
sharing
Pierce,
that
man.
backfield.
Pierce.
Yeah, Pierce is doing his thing, but so is Sexy Rexy. So you can't, Rex Burkhead doing his thing too. So I'm scared of the backfield. I guess if I had to choose, I would say Pierce in the flex. And you should have somebody better. But I guess against the Bears, it ain't going to hurt you to play them either.
I would say stay away from the both of them for right now.
Yeah,
For me, I got Pierce. I'm not playing him until I see how that backfield pans out. Because right now it's
not looking good. Yep.
Right,
and then on the other side, what's the other side of the ball? The Bears. Monty, and that's where I stop, bro. Sorry. I'm not playing no one else from the Bears. I trust no one else from that team, bro.
It's hard.
They threw the ball.
They
threw the ball 30 times in 2 weeks, bro, to get the blood, bro. Are you kidding me? How could you play a receiver from that team? How could you play a tight end from that team? I barely want to play Monty, but Monty gets the volume. So, and he's playing pretty good.
I would say Mooney. I would say Mooney could get flex consideration.
Ugh,
they're gonna have to. They're gonna. It is scary, but they're gonna have to throw it, and
they haven't yet. 30 times.
That's why I would consider Cole Kmet
an average of 15 attempts a game. That's
crazy. I know,
bro.
Yeah, but look at their first 2 games. Their first 2 games were against really good defenses. Houston is not either one of those teams.
Right.
They're not the Packers and they're not the 49ers. And the first game was in a really bad rainstorm. There's not going to be a whole lot of passing in that game to begin with. So
I don't like how Justin Fields is reading the field, how he's running the ball. I don't like a lot that I saw from the Bears last week, not the first week, but
I would play Monty and I will wait for the rest.
Fields is just not panning out.
Nah, man, he's not. He looks the worst out of everybody in that draft.
He looks so good in preseason too. It's very, very sad.
Yeah, because they were one of the rare teams that was playing their starters in the preseason.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So that means he could play real well against lesser competition.
Yeah.
So that says a lot about the player. Yeah. When the competition ain't up to snuff, he looks like a stud. you put him in there with the rest of the All-Stars, and
Yeah.
this is what we've been looking at. So,
So who we going
yeah, but
with?
it's early. It's early. I'm definitely taking Houston.
Yeah.
Houston to roll the Bears. It's not even going to be close. Houston's really looking good, actually, quietly.
I picked Houston as well. All right, that puts it down to the next game. Saints travel to Panthers. Against got Winston. I heard Winston facing off against our boy Baker Mayfield and
Yeah.
McCaffrey not looking like he usually look. Yeah, what's going on with the Panthers? Is it all Baker's fault? Is he gonna get seated this week for Sam Darnold? Like, what's going on, bro?
Well,
Nah,
Sam
no
Darnold's
way.
on the IR, so he's not coming back to week 5 at least. But if Baker keeps playing the way he's playing, I don't see why they wouldn't want to put Sammy in there to see what else they got. Baker's playing like shit, and I ain't
He's playing
scared to
like
say it.
shit, man. I
Pure
agree.
shit.
He
Pure
didn't
shit,
even
bro. It's
he didn't
gross.
even make he didn't even make my list. He's down there in the 30s somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. That's
He's the
horrible.
bottom barrel of the QB. There's only 32
Right.
teams, and he's on the bottom of the
I
barrel.
put over 20 quarterbacks on my list. You know what I mean? Just to bounce around their numbers. It's only been 2 weeks. And he didn't even make it to bounce around.
No confidence. They you don't even want to talk about the Panthers. Even Christian McCaffrey don't look right.
He
DJ
don't look
Moore,
right
Robbie
either.
Anderson look non-existent. That team is struggling.
And the Saints, who have a great defense, come in.
Yeah, I'm the Saints. Kamara, I think, is healthy. So you got Kamara, Michael Thomas, Jarvis
Michael
Landry.
Thomas playing beautiful football
And you
right
know
now.
what? In the flex, give me Chris Olave, bro. And I'm going to tell you why. The dude has been targeted deep more than anyone in the NFL. It just ain't happened yet. It's going to happen. It's going to link up. And it's probably going to link up against the Panthers, bro. So Olave in the flex. And yeah. And the Saints are going to throw the football a lot this year, it seems. Seems Alvin Kamara ain't Alvin Kamara.
I can't co-sign that one. Not the way Jameis has looked.
Yeah, Jameis has looked kind of sad.
Not the way he's looked, and not the way Michael Thomas is coming back. So the Olave's
Michael
pretty
Thomas
much been a
looked good last week.
non-factor.
Olave
Yeah,
only.
I dropped him last week.
He's got. Yeah, that was a mistake.
I know.
I'm telling y'all, if you look at the numbers, nobody's been targeted deeper more than Chris Olave.
Yeah,
No
I know.
one.
It's only been 2 weeks.
Just ain't happened yet.
He's been targeted.
Yeah,
It hasn't happened.
It's only been 2 weeks. He's a rookie. That's why you don't let him go yet. But especially just in case Heaven's right and Michael Thomas don't look right. I already did. He's already on my squad, bro. Thank you.
I know you're making it.
Yeah, bro. I have to. When I see the mistakes, I'm gonna call them out, and I'm gonna make.
Hey, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, man. I know what I'm doing.
I know you look good, bro. I know. But
I couldn't
Olave,
do nobody else. He was the one that had to get cut.
yeah. Who'd you cut him for?
And if people don't look right, he getting cut too. I was really headed for Wilson, but somebody snagged up Wilson. I think you did.
Yeah, Garrett. Yeah. He wants to play for base. If you notice, none of these guys want to play for you. None of them want to play for you. They all want to play for base.
They all want to play for base. Okay.
It's okay. But no, I mean, on that game, that's how I feel about that. From the other side of the ball, I mean, you got to play Christian McCaffrey. You drafted him.
Oh man, do you
And
gotta play him? He hasn't played well first 2 weeks. You may have
you
better
still got to
people.
play him.
He
Nah,
played
you ain't got
fine
no
last
better.
week. He had like
Yeah,
18 points last week.
yeah, he's just not playing like himself yet. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And I don't think he's playing bad. I just, it's Christian McCaffrey. You got to play him. You drafted him #1 overall. So, you got to put him on the field. And then I think that's where I'd stop with that team. I don't think there's anyone else I trust enough to start. Maybe DJ Moore in the flex.
No DJ Morris, no Robbie Anderson.
I'm really not
I
feeling him. Sorry. Not my
I don't
thing. I
know.
would be looking elsewhere.
I'd
Who you
be
thinking,
I'd
Moose?
be
Baker gotta throw the ball,
I'd
man.
be I'd be leery playing anybody against the Saints passing defense. I sat
That's
Matt.
right.
That's true.
I sat Mike Evans last week because of them.
Oh wow.
But aside from that, Baker hasn't looked good at all, and I just wait. That's a wait and see team with all those guys for me. I'm not McCaffrey, and then I hit the brakes. I'm good. Yep, and I say Saints all day.
Who you going for, huh?
Oh,
Panthers 0-2. Isn't this divisional matchup?
yeah. Oh man, I think I gotta go.
You can't go out on the limb with the Panthers.
That's
I
not.
won't let
It's
you.
not. No, it's not going out on a limb. And you want to know why?
That Winston playing horrible, bro.
Jameis
Like,
Winston and Alvin Kamara have not practiced all week.
right. Right. And Baker need a win. He in desperation mode.
Well, then I'll be out on the limb if you guys are going towards the Panthers. Happily.
Nah, I'm going Saints in the game. Just because they deep. I don't know, Ed. You might have to go out and come back in. Can't really hear you anymore. We'll wait for Ed to come back in.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't even think this will be a good game. I think it'll be one of them sloppy messes. You know what I mean? A lot of defense, not too much offense. Just like you, Saints pull it out because they got the better defense. Baker will make a mistake, and the Saints will make them pay for it. It's almost written.
All right. I'll get who he has ball for when he come back in. Moving to the next game, then we got the Raiders. The desperation game, the Raiders versus the Titans. Both 0-2. The Raiders letting Kyler steal one from them last week. Mr. Derek Carr only passed the ball, targeting Devontae Adams 7 times last week in total, and only two receptions for 17 yards. What do y'all think about that? What do you think about that, Beast?
The Raiders, huh? Wow. So unexpected. Wow. I think they need to go to get Devontae more involved. I think Waller needs to be more involved. Because Jacobs looks good. So it ain't him. He's the only one that looks good right now. But I don't know if it's Carr, or if it's just they're just not gelling. They're not gelling yet. And they got no choice but to turn it around in their division, or they'll be in a lot of trouble.
Ooh. Yeah, they don't got
Patty. They got Patty in their division.
Yeah, Patty, Russ, Justin Herbert. Hey,
so
and right now
I'm
is a
feeling
chance
the
to
Raiders
get
right
some
now.
room. Yeah. Oh
They got a
man,
lot of work to do.
think they can do it against the Titans, who are also desperate for a win. And Henry hasn't been looking like himself lately. And should they be making a thinking about a quarterback change? Week 3.
No, not
Really?
yet. No, no. Their best chance is Ryan Tannehill.
Steelers should be, but the Titans shouldn't be.
No, Tannehill's still a good QB. Proven already. Took his team to the big game already. So Tannehill's a proven commodity, whereas Trubisky has been proven to be trash. So give
Okay.
me my opportunity with the kid. The best opportunity for them uh, is with Tannehill. I think the kid is going to benefit from sitting behind Tannehill this year and be able to get the rings next year and be better next year. So yeah, I think he's one that has to wait. He's too raw, whereas Pickett is ready already. Put Kenny Pickett in the game already. Over Mitchell? Oh, please.
Oh, listen.
Jeez, bro. And I was fighting for Mitchell. I wanted him to earn himself a spot. He's the one out there playing like shit. Because he got flashes of good. You see the greatness in him. It just don't string together. It's one play at a time. Can't win like that. So yeah, they're not even in the same conversation. And Willis ain't ready. He's raw, 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 raw. He ain't ready yet. Not my opinion.
Ah,
I think
ah.
they need that team needs to air it out a little more. Get Traylon Burks more involved. Get Westbrook Akinu more involved. Like open this field up a little bit. Make the running lanes for Derrick Henry. I think the play calling is shit in Tennessee. Vrabel. I mean, it's mediocre. It's parochial.
Ah,
Childish. It is,
child
bro.
play calls. I don't
Yeah,
know. It worked for
bro.
them last year, you know what I mean? And why fix what ain't broken? But I think people are
Well, they
on
had
to it.
AJ Brown. They had AJ Brown last year. You had to respect the pass game.
That's right.
They're not respecting their pass game because they're not opening it up with the kid. You drafted this kid in the first round. The kid looks good. Throw him
Traylon
the
Burks looks
football.
awesome. But I don't.
I,
I
I don't
don't know
see why
that
he's not being targeted like a number one. It's
he's
ridiculous.
actually the number 2. Who's they number 1 right now?
Uh, Bobby Woods.
Bobby Woods.
Yeah,
Um,
bro.
yeah, he's not a number 1.
No, he's a number two. Flip the
Just
script.
he can run the seam. He can run the
Mm.
shorts. But they used to him going over the top. Yeah,
No.
I think you were exactly right. Traylon Burks needs to be their number 1. Woods needs to
Yep.
move to their number 2. I think their whole offense moves differently. Because I was gonna ask, is it fair to judge Tannehill without receivers?
Yeah, not really. Not compared to what he had last year. Compared to what he got this year, it's ridiculous.
Right. He did. He
Yeah.
did throw some picks in big games last year with those receivers. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tannehill had to take his slander. But
That was
at
without
the same
Derrick Henry, though.
time,
That
this
was
year,
without.
you know what I mean, he don't really have receivers. Traylon Burke is good, but if they not gonna use him as that, then you know what I mean, are we judging Tannehill fairly? We got Have back. First, Have, before you jump in on that, who's your pick for the Saints Panthers game? Yo. Oh man, well I don't hear him. You still here, right, Base?
Yeah.
I don't hear you, Have. You driving in a rainstorm? Yeah, they don't hear you, bro. again, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, the
Put him
Raiders
down
tight.
for the Panthers. That's where he was going. He was going with the Panthers with his crazy mind.
Yo,
My apologies. Having technicals over here.
all right, no problem. Who you going for out of the Panthers and Saints game?
Oh, Carolina.
Going
But
Carolina.
Chow
Just
Yun
want to
Fat
make sure it
niggas.
came out your mouth. So we on the Raiders Titans right now. We was talking about, is it fair to judge Tannehill with his current receivers, not really having any good receivers?
We're having ice cream for breakfast.
She told me she having ice cream for breakfast. She got her morning planned already. Let's go.
Waffles
Yeah.
and ice cream.
I don't think it's fair. I think Tannehill is a good QB.
Um,
He's
yeah, he's a
shown.
good average QB. He can get the job done, but
Yes.
like on a level like he's way
No.
better than Justin Fields, but Justin Fields may have better receiving core.
No.
No,
No way.
I think
Tennessee's
Mookie's
receiving
better.
core is better than. Yeah, I think Traylon Burks, Robert Woods, and Westbrook Akinu is better than.
If we judge
Uh,
Justin Fields, then we should be able to judge Tannehill on his play with his current receivers. Then, in my
uh,
opinion,
uh, yeah, yeah. Justin Fields hasn't thrown the ball but 15 times.
right?
It's hard to judge. It's hard to judge somebody who hasn't thrown the football, bro.
Yeah, I agree, but at least Tannehill getting the ball out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, come on.
He
Tannehill has already took his team to championship games. Justin Fields ain't smell a championship in years. Sorry. They're not even in the same caliber of conversation.
and still he 1-1. He's 0-2, about to go 0-3 to the Raiders. Nah. they 0-2 too. So Charles said Raiders. All right, I got you.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say Tennessee.
You're gonna say Tennessee.
Yeah.
We'll go.
I'm going to say Derrick Henry gets it done.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders as well, just because they running game, and I think Derek Carr and Devontae ain't having it this week.
Yeah. Give me Derrick Henry all day. Derrick
I might
Henry's
do
going for 180 on the ground against the Raiders.
that. Raiders and Titans. Can't hear you again. Who you starting this game? You gotta start Devontae. Do you start Derek Carr?
I'm sure that you have a better option.
How about
I
in these
wouldn't not start him
DFS
though.
leagues and all of that?
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't not start him, but there's a better option out there, in my opinion, for
Okay.
certain.
I
You
figured
know,
Derek Carr would be cheaper than most. You know what I mean?
yeah. I would probably going around the same money would be Jared Goff, and I would rather have Goff.
Oh wow, yeah, Goff. Goff is playing
So
remarkable right now. Probably
yeah,
top 6 or top 10.
people forget Jared Goff was a #1 overall pick, bro.
Right, right. And
He
he has
balling right now,
receiver,
but
man.
we gonna talk about him when we get over to that side.
Yeah.
From this game, yeah, I like Waller, Adams, Jacobs, and Renfro
I like
in the flex.
Renfro. Hold on.
I like Renfro in the flex. On the other
You
side
got
of the
those players
football,
play 'em.
huh?
No, I was saying if you have any of those players, you should be playing them
Yeah,
because it's a must-win game.
yeah, I like Tannehill. I like Henry, of course. I want to see Traylon's not playing bad, so him in the flex is fine.
Who Burks,
And
right?
that's
Yeah.
and that's pretty much where I would stop there. I mean, you could play Bobby Woods in the flex, but you got to be in a pickle. You got to have a better option.
Yeah, you should have a
Luckily,
better player if you don't
yeah,
play him in the flex because it is a must-win game, and I expect Tannehill to be airing it out. But Henry, I mean, what's going on with him, man? He thinks deep. You think that he's at his wall as a running back?
no,
At that age?
no.
Slower step. People know how to tackle him better.
Relax. That's what I say.
Relax, he says. Relax.
Quick,
Sounds like Aaron Rodgers.
he really going. Like I said, he gonna have 150 on the ground. I'm claiming it. 150 on the ground. 180 total in this game.
Oh man. You said 180 for Derrick Henry. So if you got him and you dream like base, you know you gotta play him.
It's not dreaming. It's just he did it already. He's done it already numerous
What you think?
times.
He gonna have 3 touchdowns, 180 yards?
No, I think he's gonna have 150 on the ground, 30 plus in the air for 180 total. And you want to give him a touch? I'll take a touch. I won't say 3, but I'll take 1 plus.
Oh man,
he's gonna have a big game against the Raiders.
What about his backup running backs, man? It seemed like they giving the backups some touches, 10 or more.
Hilliard should be back this week too, and he did good in the backup role in week 1. So I think I wouldn't play him, but he's good stash if you got Derrick Henry.
Okay. All right.
Because you play him, you chasing touchdowns, and I don't chase touchdowns. So
yeah, I'm losing in the fellas leagues because I got a bunch of guys that I'm chasing touchdowns. Nah, it's really I'm losing it because of my quarterback play. I gotta get a solid QB.
yeah, well, if you talk to me in this league, I'll talk to you in the other one.
No collusion. No collusion.
What do you mean? You got Burrow, I got Tua. You know, it's good conversation, bro. That's all. It's just good conversation. That's not colluding. That's making it happen. That's 2 owners in 2 leagues making it happen.
I meant to promote inside the leagues this weekend about the show so the guys could come to the show. We'll do that next weekend, or we'll probably do it tomorrow when we go on for the live. Oh, let's see if Ed can come back in here now. Ed.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm having all kinds of problems right now.
There you go.
Well, who you taking in this game, Moosey?
The Raiders Titans.
Man, that's a tough one, bro. I don't know.
Let's win for both of them.
I know they're both 0-2. Like,
We got Charles goes Raiders. I went Raiders. Base went Titans.
I'm kind of leaning towards the Raiders, but I don't know though. Like,
yeah, Derek called me. He gave you that question mark, man. And, who's the better quarterback, Derek Carr or Tannehill?
Derek Carr by far.
Wow. Okay.
Skill-wise,
statistically,
and statistically, he's far better than Tannehill.
Okay.
I don't know about skill, but statistics.
Yeah, even skill wise.
Derek Carr don't
I
use
don't
his
know.
legs. Tannehill do to me. Like
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's where he got him. He get Carr.
Yeah, but that's a style difference though. That's
Yeah. I mean, look, at the end of the day,
that's like
statistically,
that's like
Carr is better. That's
yeah, man. That's
that's the
like
only way to
saying
really judge it. Just as far as
Okay.
statistics go at the position,
I
Carr
think
is a
they
better quarterback
right. I got you. He better
on
technically
paper.
sound and
Yeah,
everything.
on paper.
But when I watch them, they do the same
I'd
thing
rather
under
have
pressure.
Ryan Tannehill on my team.
When I watch them, they do the same thing under pressure, and I think Tannehill handle pressure better than Carr for some reason. But he still make serious errors under serious pressure. Like Tannehill, he try to be fast and slick, and that's where he get himself in trouble. Derek Carr stands his receivers down. I don't think he don't move the defense with his eyes, like you know what I mean, and that's risky. He got to learn how to move the defense, man.
Neither
But
one
yeah,
of these guys are spring chickens either. So,
they both older.
and they're both at the end of the day, they're both middle of the pack QBs, little better than game managers, both of them.
I'm good with them. Can they win championships though?
Derek Carr is going to have a tough time. Tannehill, probably not with this team.
All right. Well, we look like we lost half, but we'll get them back. Moving to the next game is an important game: Bengals versus the Jets in New York.
JEGS.
We have a struggling Cup of Joe over there coming in, getting sacked. How's the Jets defense playing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. They gave up 30 points last week, so
Yeah, well, that's what they do.
see.
They do what they, what they do? They're a manufacturing defense. They know how to get it done when they need to get it done. You know what I mean?
Jamar Chase coming into town. Joe Mixon. What's going on with the Bengals, man? What's their biggest issue? Is it the offensive line? Is it their defense?
I feel like it's the offensive line, but
yeah. Okay.
To me, it looks like the offensive line, but the defense don't look all that good either. They're not. The play calling is like, how come Mixon's not getting the ball more? I mean,
these are all great questions, man. They seem to change their offensive strategy a little bit, and they seem to be trying to force the ball down the field to those big time receivers and not having the time to do it. Is this a coaching flaw? Is it a player flaw? What do you think?
I just think they need to work it out. I think we're in week 2. I think they will. It's just going to take time, you know what I mean?
And on the other side of the ball, Jets, Joe Flacco playing great in 2 weeks, over 300 yards passing, 7 touchdowns, I believe, total. He's activated a rookie. He's throwing the ball. What's this other guy's name? He was there last year. And is Mr. Wilson due back this week, or is it next week?
Sorry, who was that again?
The Jets.
It broke up in my ear.
Mr. Wilson.
Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson won't be back this week, I don't think. No.
Oh, so Zach Wilson coming back with Flacco playing marvelous. He sits down immediately.
I think they'll take their time getting Wilson back.
Okay.
I think they'll take their sweet ass time bringing Wilson back.
So Flacco, the vet, gets another week, maybe another start, and get to show you what he's doing. What do you think about their running back situation over there? Carter and what's the name looking pretty good together, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's looking, pretty decent. I think over time the Jets are only going to get better and better and better and better. I think Wilson is going to come in, and it's not going to be like last year's Zach Wilson. I don't think so. What do you think?
I'm on the wall with Wilson. I do not give him his. I'm not giving him nothing. Like, he got to earn it with me. I am really shocked that Flacco's ball playing right now. I'm mad that people ain't talking more about him. He's up there in his numbers. I'll read them off to you now. But in 2 weeks, this veteran right here, well, he looking crazy, but his QBR isn't where it should be. But his passing is pretty good. Let me see. Flacco. He's not passing for a lot of yardage, I guess. More yardage than everybody. Joe Flacco, 616 yards. 4 touchdowns only. No, 5 touchdowns and then 1 interception, 90 QBR. Like, you know what I mean? But to throw for 616, Jared Goff only has 471, and we're talking about him pretty high. He does have 6 touchdowns. Justin Herbert, 613, 6 touchdowns. So I get Flacco is off, but he also has some running backs over there that's working for him, you know what I mean? So let's see what happens with him. I hope Wilson could keep the pace that he started, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, me too. Shit, as a fan of the Jets, I've been waiting for them to start 2-0 for years.
They only 1-1, but we still waiting.
Yeah, no doubt.
But they could turn the season around by winning some games and, make the AFC interesting. That would be awesome. Garrett Wilson is on deck. Do we start him this week?
Yes.
Automatic start after 2 touchdowns in the last game.
I would.
Does he get the
target share?
Does he get the target share? That would be the question. Let's see. Garrett Wilson. See. 154 yards. How many TDs though? Okay. 154 yards, 2 TDs. Drops he got. They keep his target. What's his target share? 22 targets. Goodness gracious. He got 22 targets in 2 weeks.
Like I said, yes, I would play Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, you got to play him. He's up there with CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Justin Jefferson, Jaden Waddle. Like, that's starter position right there. Like, he's higher than A.J. Brown, bro. Like, A.J. Brown got more yards than him, but he got more targets. So, yeah, that's a start for Garrett Wilson. I was talking about the kid Davis. Davis has been playing pretty well for the Jets as well. He always falls in that element where he starts playing well when somebody comes and then he gets forgotten about. You know what I mean? And he becomes a trade piece. We'll get to Cortland Sutton in a second. Who you got in this game right here? Bengals Jets. We both went Jets last week. We both came out on top with that one too.
It's in New York.
Yes. Bengals
I
starting
got
0-3? I don't think so, bro. Look, Bengals defense been suspect though.
for real.
Brees Hall and Carter. Joe Mixon. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals. They're not starting 0-3, man. I don't see that happening. And I don't think the Jets got the line to put that pressure on Joe there.
Yeah, me neither. I gotta go with the Bengals. I can't bet as a fan. I gotta bet for real. So I gotta go with the Bengals.
But you better, if you watching the chat, you're gonna need to be putting it in the chat.
For real.
Put your picks in the chat. If y'all watching, salute. Welcome to Bang and Aces Live and Now Red Sport Commentary Live with your hosts Bang and Bass and Have. We doing the picks, the sits, the starts, all of that. Saturday night, week 3, NFL football. And right now we on the Bengals and Jets matchup. Put your picks in the chat. Have, what's your picks, baby? I don't know what's going on with his connections over here. This is the first time this has ever happened.
Yeah. Super technical difficulties by the Moose tonight.
Usually have a clear line.
For real.
All right, until he gets that together, then we move to who we playing from these games right here?
For the Jets side of the football, you're gonna play Michael Carter. You're gonna play Elijah Moore. You're gonna play Garrett Wilson, and you could play Joe Flacco as like a streamer or daily.
Play Elijah over Davis.
Over who?
Davis.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
That's just me. I know I see the talent of Elijah Moore, and the talent's gonna outweigh.
I think if Wilson plays, you play Elijah Moore. I think if Flacco plays, he got his favorites, man, and Davis one of them.
Yeah, no, not really.
Let's see what's Davis numbers on the year. Yards. Corey Davis, 160 yards and a touch in 2 weeks. He up there with Rashad Bateman, Travis Kelce, Amon St. Ra. Like, you know what I mean? He balling this year. Garrett Wilson got 154 and 2 touches. Like, you know what I mean? That's why he talked about. I don't argue that, but I don't even see who did you say the other star, Elijah Moore? Yeah, he got 90 yards, bro.
All right, remember what I said.
How many targets he got?
Remember what I said.
Just
I don't be
clear. I
wrong, bro.
want everybody to know.
I don't be wrong, bro. Not when it come to, especially not Jet players.
Elijah Moore, 12 targets in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Versus Garrett Wilson 22, and Corey Davis 14 targets. So he's done that work with only 14 targets.
Yep.
Yeah. No, come on, Moose. You can do it. You can do it.
Tell that man get an iPhone, man. Tell him get an iPhone. Stop playing with them Android phones, man.
Yeah. Moose, you
don't
can
work.
get it. You can get in the chat and put your pics in the chat, man. That sound like smell like cables down and all that. See,
Well, we all gonna be
bang.
we all gonna be going through a hurricane here pretty shortly.
Yeah, we are. So all right, so we're gonna move on to the next game. Bengals side of the ball, you playing Chase, you playing Higgins, you playing
Chase,
Nixon.
you playing Higgins, you playing Burrows. I mean, you play your Bengals. I might even play Boyd in the flex.
Yeah, man, Boyd is gonna get targeted, especially against the Jets. Probably only get like 4 or 5, but that's enough to do some damage in that offense.
Yep, just enough.
Let me ask y'all an honest question. Who are all these Bengal backer goons? They aren't playing well. Just defense about to eat these boys. Okay, Rogue Strummer, welcome to Banging Aces Live and Direct. All right. Well, that's a good argument, but is the defense that good? I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, giving up 30 points last week, like we said, and they gave up like 20 something the first week. So 50 points in 2 weeks. Their defense ain't really show up. They're just playing with heart, man. Jets are winning games by playing with heart. And I'm a Jet fan, and I love them, but I ain't worried. They're not stopping the Bengals. They're not. They don't got nobody can stop Jamar Chase. I mean, we got to be honest here. You know what I mean? And that's all we're being. I'm a Jet fan, so know that I've been feeling the struggle all these years.
Yeah,
and I'm so happy that we look good. We look decent. We look decent this year. I can't even put them in the good category yet.
He said
I gotta see
$85 million upgrade, Quan Alexander for free. Good point, but it's not there. That push is not there.
It ain't clicking yet. It's only 2 weeks. I want it to keep getting better. It's on the right track. I love to see it. They not ready to stop
I ain't
the Bengals.
in yet either, Base. Don't worry.
They not ready to stop the Bengals. We got to be realistic. Bengals is not going to lose a third game, and definitely not to the Jets. You know what I mean? Come on. I'm a Jet fan. I love them. Come on. We got to be realistic. So yeah, so that's pretty much it there. He resetting the network.
Yeah. About to get him. I know. And then we got AFC matchup. So that's that Jet Bengal game. Sorry, Rogue Strummer. I'm kind of going with the Bengals in this too. Just because they started 0-2. If the Jets could beat them, that would be remarkable. And I'll start talking my trash in week 3 with the Jets. But right now, I'm gonna just stay on the fence with them, and because it's desperation time for the Bengals. Moving on to the next matchup, 1:00 game. Probably the best team in football right now. The Buffalo Bills Mafia comes to Florida, dip into Miami to play the Dolphins. Tyreek Hill and them boys, Jalen Waddle and the Tour Nation. Oh man, them Dolphin fans gonna be crazy this week.
Yeah.
Here we
It's gonna
go.
be a great game, man.
It's
This
gonna
is
be a
for
great
who's
game, right?
supreme in the AFC. Yeah, man. This right here is letting everybody know who the top team in the AFC East is. You know what I mean? Because
I know. And if
everybody's right away, everybody's,
Jets
you
can
know,
put out a
talking the
dub,
Bills.
the Jets
But
can put out a dub, they'll be right up there with the winner
they'll
of
be in
this
that
game.
conversation. That's right.
Yeah.
They'll be in that conversation. But yeah, this game right here, the Bills, Dolphins. I've been excited to watch this one. Just knowing that the Dolphins made so many come ups over the offseason, one of those. And I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping the Bills don't just roll them. You know what I mean?
I don't want to jump off a cliff because of the Dolphins' win last week, but it was definitely an eye opener. Tua earned it. Fourth quarter, 4 touchdowns, 200 plus yards, total game yardage, 469 yards, and 6 touchdowns. That was a
Ouch.
historical game for a quarterback.
Wait,
A
wait, wait,
lot of
wait.
people haven't
Wait, wait,
done
wait,
that.
wait, wait. Wait, didn't somebody say that guy's pretty good last year?
Yes, Bates been calling them out since last year, and
Ooh.
the Finns have been on a 10-game winning streak since last year with the win this week. And they're going up against the number 1 team in football, though. Bates, your
Yeah,
team, Bates, your guy,
yeah,
Bates,
yeah,
Josh Allen,
yeah,
your guy.
yeah, baby. Hey,
Brett
listen, man,
Franchio, welcome to the chat. Welcome to
the
Banging
Bills look
Aces.
good, man.
Start. All right, question, base. Start 2 PPR. CD, Marquise Brown, or Garrett Wilson, and Thielen or Bateman. So you got start 2 out of them in a PPR. CD Lamb,
Well, I don't.
Marquise Brown, Garrett Wilson, Thielen or Bateman.
I'm definitely playing CD Lamb, pure
Nah.
volume. Yeah, bro, the volume he sees is ridiculous. So he's the number 1 on a team that's gonna need him bad. So yeah, CD Lamb, and then yeah, I don't think Bateman is. I don't know. Bateman been hurt all week, so
Good point.
yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, wow, this is crazy, but I'm gonna say CD and Wilson.
Garrett Wilson. I will
Yeah,
probably go.
PPR.
If we're not gonna do Bateman and Wilson, I'm going Marquise Brown and Wilson.
Yeah, I'm scared of Hollywood as much. You know, he's just not taking over the number 1 spot while Hopkins is gone. I thought he would. That's why I drafted him. I thought he would be the number 1 receiver,
Completely different
especially the
player.
way.
And Kyler moves you know what I mean, when he throw the
Yeah,
ball. So Marquise gotta do
yeah.
some adjusting.
We'll see. I'm not ready to over volume. Like he's not even getting the volume like that. I think he only had like 5 targets last week, bro. Like I don't know. So yeah,
Okay.
yep. I'm with
And Thielen
Wilson
is
and
not getting the work handle that I thought he would get. He's not getting enough passes from Kirk. Kirk Cousins has not looked confident at all, so I would not play Thielen. So it's either CD Lamb or Garrett Wilson or Marquise Brown or Garrett Wilson out of that. Like, you know what I
wow,
mean?
look at that jet. Look at that jet getting in there. Go ahead, Rook. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
his
I'm,
numbers
bro.
is
Getting
true.
called by both of us.
I'm staying away from all of them dudes.
Yeah, Marquise did get 11 targets last week, but his real quarterback is supposed to come back this week, and I don't know that chemistry stays the same or even gets better for that matter. You know what I mean? So I'm still on the fence with the Jets, like I said previously. You need to give me your picks for the Panthers game No, you said the Panthers. I'm talking about the Titans game, Raiders, Titans, and Bengals, Jets.
Raiders and Bengals.
Okay.
I'm gonna be laughing at all of y'all when Tennessee win that game. Wow. But Derrick Henry go all crazy all over them, bro.
And now we on the Dolphins Bills game, huh? Bills Mafia coming to Florida to take on the Miami Dolphins.
Who you starting in that game,
game.
In what game?
In that game right there, that Dolphins-Fins game. I mean, that Dolphins-Bills game. Who you starting?
Everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
It's going to be all hands on deck in that game. But
all right, I'm gonna narrow it down. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Bills side of the ball. Josh Allen goes without question, but you also play Gabe Diggs. Of course, Stephon Diggs is without question. At that point, I don't want nobody else from the Bills. I don't trust nobody else from the Bills. So that's how I feel. Now,
well, yeah, I
other
mean,
side,
yeah, like you know, their best running back is Josh Allen, so I don't fuck with none of their running backs.
Yeah, I
but,
don't play none of their running backs. You playing the other receivers? You playing McKenzie? You playing Crowder?
Nah, I would play
maybe
Gabe.
in the flex.
I think Gabe is coming back this week. So I'm playing Gabe and I'm playing Diggs.
McKenzie, I'd say McKenzie could get flex consideration. He has a nose for finding the end zone.
And he got a good play call, 30% play call, 40%, almost 40% play call ability. So McKenzie is definitely a threat, and he gets calls in the red zone, but still risky.
If I had to choose between him and Crowder, I'm going with McKenzie.
Yeah,
Crowder don't get enough targets for me to play him.
Yeah, and now flipping to the other side of the ball, Tua goes without saying, and both the receivers go without saying, Hill and Waddle. And then I'm on the fence with the two runners. What do you guys think about Mostert? I'm on the fence with both of them. I want to play both of them. I'm on the
fence with them, but I think last week Mostert got the
it's the Bills. They going up against the Bills.
Right.
Yeah.
I think both of them
Bills don't let nobody do nothing.
I think both of them get work this week. Chase Edmonds out the backfield. With the screen passes, I still think the Bills are the most dominant these 2 weeks. Josh Allen's moved the ball at will. He does have 2 interceptions, but he's played remarkable, and he's arguably the best quarterback right now.
Yo, y'all want to hear? Do y'all want to hear the craziest shit you've ever heard? Do y'all know how many times? Do y'all know how many times the Buffalo Bills have blitzed this season total?
3.
40 times.
Twice.
Nice.
Really?
I know because with that end, they were doing 4-man rushes, and oh my God, they was getting there. Like
they have only blitzed twice the entire year so far. Well, first 2 weeks, but that's insane.
You don't even have to, bro.
That's
what that pass rush looks like.
And that's one thing that scares me about saying, that Miami is not going to do this week what they did to the Ravens last week.
No,
I'll tell you that right now. They had to pull a rabbit out of the hat last week in the fourth quarter to win that game. It was down 21 points, and the Ravens defense can't hold a fucking candle to the Bills defense. So I would not be at all surprised if Miami lays a dud this week. But
that's why we got to be nervous about who you pulling out.
Well, at the same time, the Bills are coming into this game with both of their starting safeties banged up. Matter of fact, I only think one of them is playing.
Yeah, the other one is not.
So that's a problem too. So this game could go either way, man. It could be a barn burner, or the Bills could just roll over them like they've been doing the first 2 weeks.
So who you picking?
It's a tough call. I got to go with the Bills. I'm picking the Bills over everyone right now until they show a reason not to. I mean, you think about it. The first 2 weeks of the season, they beat the Super Bowl winners and the number 1 seed from the AFC last season.
Yeah.
And tore them up. They didn't
Yes,
just win.
and
They tore them up.
Yes, both of them.
As is facts, bro. That's why I got Josh Allen as the number 1 quarterback just in the league right now, and Mahomes.
Yeah, you can't even argue that. Nobody can argue that.
Well, Mahomes actually is number 1 according to the charts because he don't have any interceptions. He got his rating as 127.9. Josh Allen is 123.7, but he got more yardage, the same amount of touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. So I would just argue the teams he's played been higher value.
Yeah,
so
tougher.
I would put him number 1 to me. You know what I mean? But it's still arguable.
Yeah, no, without a doubt, Allen has faced the tougher competition.
Yeah, absolutely. And the work he's done with his legs on top of it.
Last week, the Chiefs had a tough game. The Chiefs had a tough game against the Chargers defense. But week 1, who'd they play with? They played some bums week 1.
It's an excellent question.
They played the Cardinals.
We're going to get to it later when we do the top 5 position ratings. But I'll give you your answer. Who's the number 3 quarterback right now? And since you guys are with me,
Joe Flacco.
We'll argue it right now. We'll argue it, all right? We're going to argue it for you. I got Lamar Jackson or Justin Herbert. Lamar Jackson got 531, 120.1 QBR, 6 touchdowns and 1 interception. Justin Herbert got 613, 112 QBR, 6 touchdowns and 1 interception. So I'm probably going to put Justin Herbert number 3. Oh, but then we got Tua right under them with 739 yards, 116.5 QBR, 7 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. So what do we do with that?
Yeah, but all those Tua numbers were all in the same game. They were 1 game.
It's 2 weeks, though. In the 2 weeks, who's number 3? Out of those 3 right there, Lamar, Justin, or Tua?
Justin Herbert.
Man, that's tough, man. That is so tough.
Mad tough, bro.
That is so tough, bro, because
give it to Tua.
It wasn't really. Like, I answered it because the kid plays.
The only reason why Lamar is number 3 on my list.
Lamar don't have the weapons. That's the problem.
He don't have the weapons, but he got.
He's great, but they don't.
He got the yardage that he's missing with his legs
as they go through the season.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
no.
Yeah, but see,
6 touchdowns, 1 interception. You know what I mean? So he's right up there with these guys.
The fact that Lamar doesn't have those weapons makes him automatically more valuable than them.
Right. Better.
No.
So it go Lamar, Justin, Tua.
No. Not for me.
So it'll be Justin, Tua, Lamar for you?
I wouldn't even put Tua's not in the top 5 at all. I mean,
he has to be right now.
Not really.
He has to be. Who's better than him?
Not really. He did it all in 1 game. He did it all.
No, he didn't get 700 yards in 1 game, bro.
He got 5 of those, bro. He got almost 500 of that 700 in one game.
In one
469.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Hey, listen, I'm a big Tua fan, but no, sorry, he's not in the top
7
5.
CDs though. He up there with
Yeah.
Patty Mahomes and Josh Allen.
Listen, I look at it. I look at it this way. Without Tyreek and Waddle, we're not even having this conversation. So Tua's out.
Yeah. I'm
He's out,
sorry,
bro.
man. And I like Tua. He's not in the top 5 conversation, bro.
He's in the top 5, arguably.
Not really.
You know, because
Real argue.
in the next group, who's better than him? You know what I mean? When it comes to the numbers in the first 2 weeks, you know what I mean? Now he might not be top 3, you know what I mean? But right now, he's in the top 5, bro. And now, how he play tomorrow is gonna make a big difference. You know what I mean? But
Bro, this dude in the chat said Lamar's arm is not as good as Tua's.
no, it might be better, bro.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm seeing Tua's wide receivers having to wait for the ball.
That's why I'm arguing for him.
I don't know about that.
The rest of these guys do have all 1-1, except for Josh Allen and Patty Mahomes. Lamar's 1-1, Justin Herbert 1-1, Tua's 2-0. You know what I mean? Jared Goff 1-1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, look. Give
me
me Joe Burrow, and he's 0-2 over Tua. I mean, the reality.
No, Joe Burrow is nowhere close to the top 5 right now.
I know, only because he's been on his ass for 2 weeks. As soon as they figure out how to keep him upright, it's a wrap. So over a 2-week period, I'm still not putting Tua in the top 5 category. I don't give a shit how many yards he threw. I don't care how many touchdowns he got. We got to be realistic. Like Hev said, if he didn't have Tyreek Hill and Waddle, it wouldn't even be conversation.
Who do you have in front of him then? Based on the 2 weeks.
A lot of dudes.
Give me Tom Brady. Give me Jared Goff.
He is 2-0, but he only goes for 400 yards.
We're gonna
let's have this conversation after week 5.
No, not even. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Let's have this conversation after they play the Bills, because that's going to be the test right there. He's going to be under pressure, and he's going up against a real, probably the best defense in the league right now. So if he can put up numbers against them, then I'll say he can do it against everybody else. But until then, no, sorry. This ain't Alabama, and this ain't college. This is the NFL. You're gonna have to show it.
He had one good game.
Oh man! And the beginning of that game was questionable, and then he turned on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, listen, I'm a Tua fan. I'm not putting him in the top 5. All right, I mean, come on.
You gotta do
no
it
way, bro.
Based off the numbers this year. Not based off of history.
I don't even want to do it off of 2 games. I really don't, because he's not in the top 5. At the end of the season, if he earns himself there, top 5 over 2 weeks, and he had a 500-yard game. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's a historical game, bro.
Not really.
Has Patty had a 500-yard game?
Yes.
Has Josh Allen had a 500-yard game?
Yes.
No.
300 yards.
When?
Come on, what are you kidding me?
When?
Not this season, but both of them had. Joe Burrow almost did it twice last season.
Come on, this is not even conversation. He had a good game, bro.
Beautiful conversation. We got somebody in the chat going crazy for Tua right now. You know what I mean? So
he must be from Miami. Yeah,
he's an Alabama fan. You can tell he's an Alabama fan.
Yeah.
Roll Tide.
One-man show. He is a one-man show. That's what makes him more valuable, Strummer.
Yeah, no. Sorry. He can't do it all by himself either. I know who you're talking about. Lamar. Lamar is great, but he don't have the weapons to be in the conversation of the top 3.
Man.
He don't fucking need him. If he had a
Yeah,
defense,
yeah.
Yeah. His numbers, man.
Yeah, well.
Again, y'all can't argue about these things, man. There's people that where Aaron Rodgers is right now in 2 weeks. We know
Yeah,
Aaron
he got
Rodgers
no
is
weapons.
better than Tua, but do you know where he is
He
in
ain't
2
got no
weeks?
weapons. He got no
yeah,
weapons.
him and Brady are
Where
both
is, you know where he
him
at?
and
Where Kyler is? They are way far from the top 5 right now. Like,
yeah, Rodgers and
Yeah,
Brady are both
all
in
their
the
weapons.
20s.
All of them are without their number ones. They're all without number 1 weapons. All of them. Come on,
Jacoby
guys. This is
Brissett
not. I
playing
mean,
in the
who you taking? Who you taking for the game? I'm going with Bills.
Yeah,
Got to be
Bills all day.
realistic.
I think everybody went
All right.
Bills.
All right.
Charles, you went Bills too, right?
This is all the faith we have in Tua. Everybody goes Bills. Yeah, we expect Tua to have a great game.
That defense, man.
We will
That defense is for real.
we will
Reality kicks
find
in
out.
when you like, yo, make your pick. I'm a big fan of Tua. You know that, bro. But not tomorrow. Got to be realistic. He's going up against Phillies tomorrow.
Real, bro. That defense
For
is
real. That damn shit is swarming, bro. Have said they only blitzed 2 times all season,
80
and they're the most dominant defense in football. And they don't blitz. That says everything about how good they really are. And it's only week 2.
That's gonna be the highlight game, folks. We gonna watch that game heavy, and we'll report it
So
back
good.
tomorrow night. The game after that. Who we playing in these games? Tyreek Hill, Jay Waddle. You said everybody.
Yeah, we did all of it.
Everybody.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Next game is surprising team 2-0 NFC East Beast Eagles. Jalen Hurts take on the Commanders.
Ooh.
And they're 1-1.
Battle of the East.
Battle of the East right here. Giants taking on Dallas as well on a Monday night. So Eagles.
Love it.
2-0.
Oh.
Jalen Hurts.
Where they playing?
Commanders. I actually liked how Jalen Hurts looked last week. I liked the routes that he was throwing to Smith, and his other routes. Like he was playing really accurate ball. He's lefty, right? He must be left. I think he lefty. Tua lefty as well. They just awkward players. You know what I mean? I expect them to win this game, beat Washington, and go to 3-0 this week. I'm gonna pick the Eagles.
Yeah, Eagles. Washington. Where are they playing?
In Washington.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take the Commanders, bro. They're no joke at home. They're no joke this year. They're playing, bro.
Commanders get base on board.
Yeah, man. And then I like talk about playing everybody. This is a game where you get an opportunity to do that. I like McLaurin, Dotson. I like McLaurin, Dotson, Gibson, and Wentz. And then on the flip side, I like AJ Brown. I like Smith and Hurts and Sanders and Goddard. Jesus, I like everybody in this game. Yeah, give me the Commanders. I want the Commanders to win this game. I think they need to win this game to to prove who they are in the East.
Struma, Hurts is not a lefty. Okay, thanks for the correction. I'm sorry. Oh shoot, my son is Hades, y'all, and he taking tour over the Bills tomorrow. Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
That's bold. That's bold.
Take it over God, y'all. Take it over God. Oh God. And then he's saying AJ Brown and Jalen gonna go up tomorrow.
I love Carson.
Hey, what you going for?
Eagles.
Who you with? Bang.
I went Eagles too.
Oh, shout you on the fat ID.
Yeah, you on the limb today. You in the limb in that
I don't
game.
mind.
You going with the Commanders, knowing it's a giant Dallas matchup coming. They gonna be at the bottom of the league, man. Gonna go with the Commanders.
Nah.
No way I'm going with Carson Wentz against that defense.
Yeah, Eagles
I think
are
Carson
looking
Wentz game, baby.
He just a
Carson
revenge
Wentz
game.
revenge game.
Mm-hmm.
Not this time.
Oh,
Yeah, bro, I'm sorry, man. I am sorry. Ain't nobody scared of the damn Eagles. Not yet, anyway.
All right, so then we move up on to the next 1 o'clock game. Lions and Vikings. Detroit Lions. I'm in St. Ra, the Sun God, and Jared Goff going off early this year. They get a dub last week with DeAndre Swift, right? Deontay or DeAndre? DeAndre Swift. And the Vikings, they're not so sure. Kirk Cousins and the crew, they both 1-1, which I think right here. Vikings bounce back.
Yes. Vikings.
Lions, the defense ain't gonna be able to hold the Vikings, right?
I think Vikings at home. I think this is a Dalvin Cook game, man. They got to get Dalvin right. They really do. And against Detroit is like the perfect recipe. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
I don't know, man. Trey look a little different, man. I'm in St. Rod look like a official #1 for them. And they looking
really
like
does.
they found themselves. And with a run game, they could be devious, you know what I mean, against anybody. And Kirk Cousins will have to play more confident than he's playing. Who's their backup quarterback for the Vikings?
I have no idea.
Okay. So Kirk Cousins has to do it. They living and dying with Kirk Cousins. So, all right. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know, but yeah. I'm going to go Vikings. They home. So they should win. It's an early game. They should be awake, live and going. Justin Jefferson, they got the weapons. What you going to have? Ooh, Sir Charles says the Lions. All right, so 808 Doe has a question. Would you take Stafford or Murray?
Stafford, easily.
Rogue Stromer said the Lions been pretty good if you haven't seen them. Oh,
yeah,
man.
I've seen them. And they have been pretty good. They're just going to have a tough time in Minnesota against Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook, and the boys.
It's going to be
It's
a little
real
cold.
football. Yeah, the backup QB is Nick Mullins and David Blah behind Kirk Cousins. Yeah.
Got any injuries in this game?
Nope.
All right, so the Lions.
This dude is still on the NFI list, their rookie wide receiver. And Swift is back. Let me make sure Swift is back in practice.
Yeah, he is.
I really
Yeah, he
haven't.
was, right? I know they gave him a day off. He's questionable. I think it's a week. Swift did not practice on Wednesday, but was able to. Yeah, he
Man,
was
who you
able to
calling
log
for?
limited. He limited sessions on Thursday and Friday, so Swift most likely will be out there.
Yeah, they playing with Swift, man. They're a threat.
I'm still taking the Vikings at home. Sorry,
So
they are
am I.
still the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm going with Detroit.
Yeah, he was playing the game in his head. Like, oh, where are he playing? I'm gonna go Detroit. All right, got a little split there. That's nice. Play everybody. Who's everybody?
From the Vikings side of the ball, you're gonna play Dalvin Cook. You're gonna play Justin Jefferson. You're gonna play Irv Smith, and then I'm putting the brakes on it.
Playing Irv Smith.
Irv Smith.
Yeah.
Wow. I wouldn't play him. But Bates may have his reasons. What about the Lions side of the ball?
Amon-Ra, Hawkinson, Swift, Williams. And if you're DFSing, then Jared Goff as well.
What you think? All right, so we move to the next game. Our Ravens, who gave up a game last week, 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. What the hell's going on with y'all secondary over there, man? Like Rex Ryan said, this is not your father's defense. Not the father's Ravens defense. Oh, man. Go up against the Patriots in Foxborough. Lamar.
And just real quick, before we jump past that, Irv Smith caught 5 of 8 targets and a touchdown last week. So just in case I wasn't watching, I just thought I'd throw that out there real quick. I don't say random stuff, boy.
8 targets is pretty good.
8 targets and a touch. And he was targeted twice in the red zone. Just saying, boys. Just saying. You know what I mean? I don't be throwing out random shit, fellas. You know what I mean?
Nobody said you did. That could have been matchup based. What did he do in week 1?
And 808
week 1, it's non-existent.
808 dome, man.
Didn't even play.
Stafford or Murray, I probably will go Stafford. I would go Stafford. He might throw some picks, though. He might throw some picks because I think he lead the league in picks right now. But he throw the ball. Murray.
Yeah, I mean, you got weapons like that. You got weapons. He got the better weapons on a far superior team right now. The Rams are just better than Arizona at the moment. Arizona's still limping around, man.
Like Murray,
Kyler's still limping around.
On the floor. He might get a touchdown on the floor, but ultimately he don't throw more than Stafford. Not yet. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. Yeah, man. This ain't your father's that's what Rex Ryan said. He said this ain't your father's Baltimore Ravens defense. They got burnt out last week by Tua. Made him
There's
get
a,
in
there's a
3
reason why he there's a reason why he said that though. He used to be the Ravens defensive coordinator.
I
And
know.
that's why, and that's when they used to shut people down. He's really not wrong. The
Yeah.
Ravens defense is a shadow of what it usually is. What
What it
everybody
used
knows.
to be,
They're
yeah.
they're known as being a defensive team, and they're not even close.
Yes, he was very.
Not when
He
you
was
let the team
offended.
come back from 21 down in the fourth quarter.
That's right. And everybody who know the Ravens should have been offended by that. And he was offended by that. But John Harbaugh, who we credited to be a great coach last year, a great defensive mind, and we credited him right here on Banging Aces. He replied to Rex like, y'all gonna rap these as rookies. They gotta learn from their mistakes and they learning on the fly. Like we gonna be behind them. And you want a coach to be like that. You know what I mean? And he's like, and I'm coaching and he's not. So Rex talking, but he ain't coaching. You know what I mean? So all right, so that's how I feel about that one. But this ain't the final defense. Yeah. Trying to land this shit. What y'all think about this game though?
I think the Ravens get back in the win column. That's what I think.
They should be able to beat the Patriots easily.
I wouldn't say easily,
But they should get the win.
They should win. Yeah, if the Ravens score like they can and like they have been, New England don't have the firepower to keep up with that. If New England's defense shows up and slows their offense down, then they got a chance. If not, yeah, it will be an easy win.
And J.K. Dobbins is back, boys.
Is he? Are they gonna let him
He's
play now?
expected to play. He is expected to play.
What y'all think about Mac Jones this year, man? He just not looking. He's having a second year crash, or what? What y'all think about him, Mac Jones?
I'm gonna stay away from that one because I'm not a Mac Jones fan, so I don't think I can be objective. Really.
He played well last year for out of all the rookie quarterbacks, so I'm just seeing them struggle right now.
Well, he's gonna be without Jacoby Myers probably. That's just gonna be Devontae Parker and the tight ends, and it hasn't looked good yet. So just in general, I would avoid everyone on the team. I would avoid the Patriots on a whole.
Not even none of their running backs.
Nothing. I ain't playing nothing. Not me personally, but anybody could.
I've definitely played Damian Harris against that Ravens defense right now.
Right,
yeah, but Harris been dealing with something. I'm trying to pull it up. Harris might not even be out there this week. It might be Ramondre, and Ramondre ain't never led the team yet overall.
Oh, he's a decent running back though.
He is a decent running back, and you could start him. I'm not going to. I mean, like me personally, I'm staying away from everybody with a Patriots jersey on this Sunday.
It's not your Ravens' father's defense, man. They can't stop the run like they used to. And I know if I know Bill Belichick, he will drill you. Especially if Mac Jones don't have nobody to throw the ball to. Who is he throwing the ball to, man? Oh man, this got to be a Ravens win all day. Who do you play from these teams?
No one from the Patriots. Bateman, Lamar, Andrews, and I guess you know what? Why not? J.K. Dobbins.
I'm not playing J.K. He gotta show me what he gonna do first. Especially, I want to see how Harbaugh implement them in the Russian offense.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Play Lamar. Play
I ain't playing nobody else, bro. Right there is where I stop.
Andrews and Bateman. That's where I stop.
And if you know what's funny, if Bateman don't play because he's questionable, then I play Duvernay.
Oh
He's
yeah,
the only
how we
he's the
forget
only other
about
receiver that
Duvernay?
stepped up. Well, he was hurt last week, so he went out early in the game and never came back.
Right.
So now Bateman is hurt. Now that Duvernay cleared the protocol, Bateman is hurt. So I don't know, man. I'm happy with Lamar. I would take the risk on JK. And
Anybody
yeah,
got
I
the
think that's
Patriots for the dub?
nah, not me.
Yeah, Rogue Strummer feels like Mac Jones seems pretty reliable. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes with the ball. That's Belichick's system. He ain't
Yeah,
taking mistakes.
he would say that.
Yeah,
This
I
dude
mean
sounds
he's
like
a good game manager. It's
He
awesome.
is.
We got a few of those in the league.
I don't think he
You
got
know?
anybody to throw the ball to personally. Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
He got,
they got Devontae Parker.
yeah, they got him.
He's better than Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, he is. But he's just not it though.
Not much, but yeah.
Like,
You know.
nah, it was just a joke because you like Tua. Just a joke because you like Tua, Strummer. He from the West Coast. He's a 49ers fan. Oh, Jimmy Garoppolo, we gonna get to you, buddy. Oh
Yeah,
man.
he's happy right now, Jimmy Garoppolo, compared to
Yeah,
the way Trey
just-
Lance was playing.
Yeah, super happy right now. We'll get to him though.
Just an FYI, Rashad Bateman missing practice was not injury related, and he carries no designation.
Yeah, he was sick from I guess a stomach flu or whatever. At least it ain't cold.
Who's that?
Bateman. He's not hurt.
Yeah, he gonna play. He definitely
He's
gonna
expected
play.
to play. Yeah, so then I wouldn't even play Duvernay. And I'm good with Bateman, Lamar, and Andrews. And that's it from that team. Oh, and J.K. Dobbins. I'd take the rest on
You
J.K.
keep saying J.K. Dobbins. You want him to be a hit right away.
If Dobbins is
Well,
out
it's
there,
not
I'm
even that I
playing
want him
him.
to be a hit right away. They need a run game that's going to work, and he's the best opportunity they got, period.
Yeah, but I don't see them giving him the ball 15 times.
I do.
He'll probably have 8 to 10 touches on the ground and 4 or 5 catches.
I could deal with that. So, all right. So next.
Sorry.
Jaguars and Chargers.
Beat down
Trevor
City.
Lawrence beat up on the Colts last week. Probably had his best game in his career. No interceptions. What's his numbers? What's good old Trevor Lawrence numbers?
They're about ready to run into a wall. Talk about a good defense. The Chargers, they go underrated. They're looking real good on both sides.
Are pretty good, but they come into this game pretty wounded, I think. I believe what's his name still wounded and Justin Herbert wounded. They're gonna have a hard time.
Keenan
the
Allen
ball.
probably still out.
Yeah. They're gonna have a hard time moving the ball, and I think Trevor Lawrence gonna be up for the duel.
You think they're gonna have a hard time moving the ball against the Jags?
Yeah.
You think somebody's gonna stop Mike Williams?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think Joe. I don't think
I don't know. He went
our
off
boy's
last week.
gonna be as accurate as we think. He's still hurting, bro. He take a hit. It's gonna be ill.
Yeah, I'm a little
Definitely.
leery
I
this
agree
week
with
with
you
the
there.
Chargers,
He did
man.
take a lick
Justin
last
Herbert
week.
is hurt, man, and it's just
But he
this
looked
week. He gonna be
he
more
looked
so
fine.
this week than any other week. He gonna be more
He
so
looked
this.
he looked fine last week to finish out the game. But you could see him in
Adrenaline.
pain.
He was in pain though.
Nah,
Yeah,
he
you
was.
could see him in pain, but he did have 10 days to rest.
He
You know what I'm
did.
saying? So, if they're gonna put him out there, he's the franchise quarterback. If they're gonna put him out there, it's because he's really ready, not because he's limping out there. You don't take the risk this early in the season with your franchise quarterback. You know what I mean? In my opinion. So if
Yeah,
he's starting, he's a stud.
I'd still be a little leery
He's
though,
a
man.
stud.
It's gonna take one hit to re-aggravate
And
that shit.
yeah, I
He
don't think the
really
Jags.
hurt. You know what I mean? And, fractured cartilage, attached to mad bruised muscle. Every turn and twist hurt. Yeah, I would be easy. Just this week, most of all, like I would be easy. But I'm curious to see how he gonna play. He may
Well,
come out.
who
And
you
he might.
starting from that side? Who you starting from that side?
That's what make it hard. I like Mike Williams, but it's all rely on Justin Herbert with him. You know what I mean? You definitely gotta do Eckler. You definitely gotta do. I think they're gonna do a lot of running tomorrow. You know what I mean? They got a great defense. They could pull it out.
This is a trap game for the Chargers, man. They're coming in. They got too many important
Yeah, I
key
mean,
pieces
I'm
to their
playing
team.
Herbert. I'm playing Eckler.
Okay.
I'm playing Everett. I'm playing Williams.
Wow.
And I'm even probably playing that little guy Carter. Right?
Wow.
So that's who I'm playing from that side of the football.
And they home. So that's
And
pretty.
then yeah, that helps a lot,
I
bro. He been
would
home for 10 days, relaxing, and it's
I would
he's
still
good.
temper it. I would temper expectations,
And then
man.
from
I
the
think
other side, the Jags now they sneaky. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
play.
they are.
I'm gonna
Obviously,
play.
gotta play. I
Yeah.
don't know
Well,
about
you know what's
ETN.
funny? You know what's funny? I'm nervous about the running game because the Chargers are ridiculous against the run. They're like top 5 against the run. So I'm nervous in the run game, but I'm definitely playing Kirk. I'm definitely playing a little sneaky tight end,
Lil
flex
Mac
tight
is
end,
second
whatever.
in sacks,
Evan
man,
Ingram.
in
Huh?
2 weeks. Lil Mac
Yeah.
is second in sacks in 2 weeks, bro. Come on.
Yeah, the Chargers is playing really good on the defensive side of the ball. So I think the whole Jaguars a good thing is going to be slapped around tomorrow, and the Chargers take this one easily. So
I
yeah,
think
I can't say that,
Christian
man.
Kirk and Trevor Lawrence are not rookies anymore, and they'll get beat around a little bit, but I think they're gonna pull this out, man. They got Robinson, ATN, all of them. I would start them all.
I don't think the
yeah. Well, I'm nervous about the runners because of the Chargers being top 5 against the run. And nervous for Trevor Lawrence if they can't get a run game going because the Chargers secondary is top 10. So yeah, I'm really nervous for the Jags tomorrow. I like Kirk. I like Evan Ingram as a sleeper. and Trevor Lawrence in DFS just to try to keep up garbage time and stuff like that. But they're gonna get spanked, and I take the Chargers at home.
I don't know if they get spanked.
Oh, baby.
I really don't know if they get
Who you
spanked, man.
taking?
This could be this is a trap game, man. Seriously, the Chargers are really banged up, man. They got a lot of key pieces that make
You
their
really
team
taking
go.
the Jags?
I think
That
it's
are hurt.
the reason why.
I don't know, man. I really don't know who I want in this game, man. It's difficult, bro. J.C. Jackson ain't practiced all week. Justin Herbert's coming in banged up. This is the first time
Say
he's
it
been
again?
hurt like that in his career. Keenan Allen's banged up. Jacksonville's been playing a lot better than people expect them to. I don't think the Chargers run away with this game. I think this is going to be a real run-heavy game on both sides.
They blanked the coach last week, bro. Y'all can't shit on their defense. They blanked the coach last week. Yo, they're sitting on this thing, bro. Oh, man. I think Trevor Lawrence is a different player, man. Still the same Jaguars, but a different player with the experience. But they blanked the coach last week, bro. The same coach we picked to win this week. Oh, man. Y'all still with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Just got a little quiet there. I have to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I feel the Chargers scraped this team. You feel different. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Were you going with the Jags?
I am going to go with the Jags in this game.
Nice.
Just because I
go
think
up
my
another
boy
game.
is hurt, man. I think my boy is hurt. And I know that he dealing with some pain this week. You know what I mean? I know he is. And I think Trevor Lawrence is up for the take this year. And he's a slinger too. I like Trevor Lawrence.
Where's this game at?
It's in LA.
He's going to throw 2 picks tomorrow. 2.
Are they playing in LA or in Jacksonville?
They're playing in LA.
Yeah, Popeye City.
I was hearing you, bro.
Popeye City is coming.
So you going, Charles going, Chargers, Ace going, Chargers. Ed, what you doing?
Oh my
Ev's
God,
all
this
about
fucking
Justin
phone.
Herbert. He's definitely going Charger.
No, I don't want to say that, bro. I'm not
I mean, I
sure.
don't wanna
I'm
put
really,
words in his
really
mouth,
not
but
sure.
I can almost undoubtedly
This
say he's
this
gonna
is
take
this
the
is
Chargers in that
100% a trap game. As banged up as the Chargers are coming into this game, it's
You
not
out
as
on the
easy
limb. You
as
chow
you may
young
think
fat
it's going to be.
on that
It's
one.
really not.
Coming over here with me, Jaguar. I'm on the branch by myself. Nah. I think I even started Trevor this week over Winston.
Yeah, well, that I don't know. The Panthers.
Yeah. Winston been hurt though. Do 3 picks last week. I figure I'd give Trevor a go. Yeah, so still in here, basement. All right, so let him think about that. Let him think about that. We'll move on to the next game. The Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers and his unsure wide receiving core come to Florida, come right here to Tampa, take on our Buccaneers. Tom Brady doesn't have anybody. They signed Cole Beasley. He gonna run the routes that you already know Tom love. What I think about this game.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
I hear you. You don't hear us?
Wow, my shit is messing up bad. Real quick, just so I can get it in. I'm gonna go with the Chargers just because Jacksonville has to travel to the West Coast, but I would not be surprised at all if Jacksonville wins.
Okay. And the next game is the Packers and the Bucks. So
this one is funky.
Tom Brady don't have nobody.
Neither does Aaron Rodgers.
Julio Jones still hurt.
Yep.
My boy
Neither
got a
does
head.
Aaron Rodgers, though.
So it's the battle of the savvy vet and the battle of the savvy goat. I think Aaron Rodgers won this last year. This Tom coming 2-0. Aaron Rodgers 1-1. Buccaneers have a great defense. Packers have a decent defense and a heck of a running game. What y'all think about this game right here, man? $5 right here, man.
They ain't my bucks, they're your bucks.
Wow, man, this game really, it's really hard to call because everybody is limping in. The Packers been limping all season, and the Bucks are a mess because of last week. So, yeah, we did get Cole Beasley though, and they already activated him to the roster, so he'll be out there.
Yeah,
That's
he's
a
out
help.
there. You know, he's running the Julian Edelman routes right there.
Yeah. That's a help. That's going to help Tommy a lot, actually. Oh, Beasley.
He might not even. Cole Beasley might not even play, bro.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I really don't know how to call this game. This one is really tough. I don't really like anything about it. I almost wish I can avoid playing guys, but that's impossible. You got guys from this game. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You got to, right? So you got to play Leonard Fournette. From the Bucs side, you got to play, I might, if you have a better option, I might look to stream somebody over Tom Brady, if I'm honest, because this game is going to be low scoring. It's going to be real defensive because that's what this, nobody got weapons. Nobody's going to be prolific. But maybe not. When we get to the other side of the ball, there's some weapons emerging over there. So we'll see. But anyway, on the Bucs side, I'm probably just staying with Lenny, and that's it. That's crazy. Wow.
And you telling me Green Bay gonna win this game?
I don't know. That's the funniest part. Tampa could pull it off. It's Tommy.
I'm going Green Bay.
Tommy don't like to lose, and Tommy makes superstars. They don't make him. So, yeah. But on the other side of the ball, I like A.J. Dillon, Aaron Jones. It is the Tampa Bay run D, but, you got them. They're studs. Play them. They're going to need them. In the passing game, wow. Lazard didn't do much. Yeah, he didn't do nothing, though. Sorry, I cut him this week, Lazard. I don't want him on my team. I don't want the headache of is he going to be good or is he not going to be good. So I just cut him so I don't have to deal with it.
He had a touchdown last week.
But not a fan of anyone in the passing game.
Yeah, I heard
maybe Romeo Dobbs. I like him. That's about it, man.
You take Romeo Dobbs over Lazard?
Yes. Yes, I would.
No way.
Yeah,
I really
would.
don't like Lazard. Lazard, yeah, I get it. I know I'm out on a limb on some of these thoughts, but it's from what I'm watching. I just don't see the
I watched
Lazard
his
making
route
moves
running
on.
last week. His route running is suspect and his hand suspect. And
I don't
I don't
know,
think
man.
Aaron Rodgers
He
has
looked
the
good.
trust. He throws to
I think.
Lazard. He throws to the Cobbs. He throws to these dudes. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, Cobb is one that you could put in a flex just on volume. But yeah, I'm not a fan of
He
this
got
game. Like
get
I
hurt
said, I
every other
would try to
game.
avoid it. Yeah, I don't trust Lazard at all, man. I like I said, I cut him. I don't even want the headache, man. I'm mad I drafted him. I wasted a draft pick at that spot because I could have got somebody else.
I
That's the
don't know
truth.
how could you say that though,
I'm
bro?
mad
He
about
didn't.
it.
How could you say that though?
Luckily, in
It's
our
only been
league,
2 weeks.
he fell to like 8 or 9. But regardless, it was
You got
God.
It's only been 2
I'm
weeks
gonna
though,
take Tampa
bro.
at home.
He's only played 1 week.
Who you got?
I got Bucks. I'm gonna go with Brady. The savvy go over the savvy bet. But there's no guarantees. No
Yeah,
guarantees.
it's that kind of game. Like it's nothing to even get excited about. This game is like because all the studs that could have been a part of this game ain't there or haven't showed up yet, and it's
Right.
like because everybody say what they want, but Green Bay drafted wide receivers, bro. They gave this guy weapons. They just young and he don't like rookies, so it's kind of a conundrum.
Yeah.
He's got no choice. I mean, he threw that one pass to that kid. He was wide open and dropped the ball on like a 70-yard touchdown. He threw it to Watson. So you drop a wide open pass. It's like, Jesus, kid, do I want to throw it to you when you got somebody on you? You might get me picked off.
Facts.
You know? So, yeah, I guess I'm going Tampa.
Yeah,
I don't like it, though.
at home. 2-0. Think they defense pulls through. Let's talk about Todd Bowles. How you feel about his coaching
They all right. Bucks is doing
versus
good. Their defense is
the
minded.
Packers coach?
He's young.
You like the Packers play calling?
Not yet.
He said not
Their
yet.
run game looks great though. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Their run game looks real good. They need to focus more on the run game and manufacture wins. They don't have a passing game, even with an MVP quarterback. They don't. It has to develop, and they need to allow it to develop through reps and time.
I think Rodgers comes into play just because it's Tom Brady. I think he
definitely
to ball out, but I still think Brady is the GOAT. You know what I mean?
You starting either Rodgers. Would you start Rodgers or Brady and Daly?
No.
Nah, I would pick somebody else.
Me either.
I would pick somebody.
I wouldn't do it.
Watch out.
Yep. I'd rather look to the left or look to the right just to be on the safe side. Like, you know what? I really don't trust this game. I don't like it. I want to avoid it.
But it's risky once you leave those guaranteed. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but like the cool part is the studs you could play. You know what I mean? You can play Tom Brady. It's not going to be pretty, but you could play him. He's not going to have his biggest game, but he's going to have a good game. It's Tom Brady, right? You could play Aaron Jones. You could play A.J. Dillon. They're going to do what they do. Even though it's not going to be pretty, they're still going to get it done. And that's pretty much where it kind of ends. Everybody else is like a coin flip. You know what I mean? So you can take the risk on somebody like a Cole Beasley in a GPP on DraftKings. That makes sense because people are going to, but not a lot. The volume
Right.
for him should be low because nobody's going to expect him to come in and do work. But like I
That's
said, Tom Brady
exactly
makes
why I
plays.
think Tom Brady going to utilize him.
Yeah,
Who is the tight end for the Buccaneers?
Cameron
Cameron
Brate.
Brate.
Yeah, he ain't do nothing yet, man. He's like non-existent.
He gonna be utilized heavy in this game though, just because
Maybe
of
Green Bay
availability.
pressure.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the pressure. Green Bay's gonna, send the pressure at Brady. He's gonna have to get rid of the ball quick. That's where Leonard Fournette comes into play. But if we know that, so does Green Bay. You know what I
Right.
mean? So, how effective is it gonna be really? And that's why like I said, this is one of them games where if you had the other options, I'd tell you to go there if they were as good. Like if you had Leonard Fournette or DeAndre Swift. Well, yeah,
Or
they're real
Javonte
similar.
Williams or
Or Javante Williams. Yeah, I'm telling you, take Javante all day long. You know what I mean? And the same goes for the flip side. Like if you got Aaron Jones, great, but he is going up against the Bucks defense. Like they're ridiculous against the run. You know what I mean? So, AJ Dillon beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, but it is the Bucks defense. They don't be giving up 100 yards on the ground. They don't, they solid all the time. So you're gonna play your guys. You're just not gonna expect the biggest games. You know what I mean?
okay. All right, we move on to the next game. The division game: Rams versus the Cardinals. Stafford versus Murray, which I believe was a question earlier.
Yeah.
Who would you take in this game? Who has the better game? And
Where they playing?
in Arizona.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Cardinals
the
don't got the
Rams
defense they had last year to me, so I
not
think that's
yet.
a big difference. And they
Yeah, it's gonna
offense is
hurt.
hurting a little bit. Kyler did pull out a remarkable win last week. He bums in this game, in this matchup. He was 1-1 last year in this matchup right here. But he bums in this game against Stafford. Stafford always rocks on the Cardinals, so I don't expect anything to change. I'm probably gonna go LA in this matchup. It's hard because I like Kyler, but gotta be realistic. The Rams defense gonna be after Kyler all day. He gotta try not to get hurt. I don't think he got it. He don't got his guy yet. Rams. Yeah, that's what I'm going. What I think.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm feeling like Kyler's just been playing sloppy football. The Arizona in general just been, reeling. James Conner already hurt. It's like Jesus, So yeah, Rams. I'm with the Rams coming in and stealing that one. But I'm hoping that Kyler steps it up. I'm hoping that Marquise gets, wakes up. I mean, he will be going up against Jalen Ramsey tomorrow. That's tough. But Ramsey don't move around the field. So if they smart, they move Hollywood around the field and they keep AJ Green on Ramsey, and that should help. I think Zach Ertz is gonna be good. So yeah, okay. From Arizona, you gotta play Kyler Murray. You gotta play Zach Ertz. The run game I'd probably avoid, and receivers.
What do you think about Greg George?
Yeah, as long as Rondell Moore and DeAndre Hopkins ain't on the field, Dortch is a little target machine, ain't he?
Yeah,
He's
he's
been
been
a
getting
little
high
target
target
machine.
value.
Yeah,
And
bro. So
I didn't know
you
where
could
he came from.
you
And who
could
is
you could
this
start
guy?
him. Yeah, you could start him. You could start Hollywood, and I think it's going to be a good game. You know, it's a divisional matchup. They're going to go at each other. So
Uh,
yeah, I think you could play most of the weapons from Arizona. I would probably avoid the run game in Arizona, but I mean, if Connor plays, you could play Connor, and if he doesn't play, then you could play Williams. And then flipping to the other side of the ball, God, am I scared of the run game over here? But it is Arizona. So I'm thinking Henderson and Akers because they're going
and
to
he's
probably split the backfield. Yeah.
he's still getting the shares, at least 10 or more.
Yeah,
Carry.
it's almost like a 50-50 split there. It's 60-40 on whoever's hotter. And
Right.
then, yep. And then in the receivers, Cooper Cup goes without saying. Robinson, Higby, and I'm good.
Mm.
So, and of
Uh,
course Stafford. Yeah.
who you got?
Rams. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got
Can you hear me, Base?
yeah. Base, you hear him?
I knew he
Nope.
couldn't hear me.
Oh, nah, he
He
can't.
wasn't hearing nothing I was saying before. I knew it.
I hear you on the show. I don't know what's going on. It might be a problem with StreamYard.
I don't know. Tell him to back out and come back in because I already did it like 3 times.
He said back out and come back in, Base, so he can hear you.
No,
All right.
I can hear him. He can't hear me.
You can't hear him, Base?
Nah, not at all.
Oh, wow.
I hear both of you guys, but he wasn't hearing anything that I was saying about Lazard and all that. By the way, I like Green Bay in that game.
Yeah, you talk. I got you. I got you.
I think, both of them got good defenses, but I like a little bit more what I saw from Green Bay's offense last week.
Moosey.
Hey, now you can hear me.
Yeah. Yo, tell me this game isn't like
What
because
game?
Rams, Cardinals.
the Rams, Cardinals, and the Bucks, Green Bay. Both of those games are like because everybody's dinged up, suspended. I mean, damn it, man. These games could have been awesome, and they're not going to be. You know what I mean?
You don't know that, though.
No, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I get slapped right in the mouth, like shut your mouth, like Greg Dortch, like Steve was saying. You know what I mean? He just shows up. So
Yeah, Rams, Arizona. I like the Rams. Of course,
yeah,
you're gonna play everybody. You're gonna
yeah, you have to.
Cup, Stafford.
Yep.
I say Robinson's a good flex play. He showed up last week finally, so
Yep.
hopefully that's a good sign.
Yeah, Higby too.
The Rams running backs, I'm staying away from that shit. I want no
Play
parts of
both
that
of them.
backfield.
You can play
You
both
don't
of
know
them
who's
this
gonna
week.
do what. I don't like playing those kinds of crap shoots. I guess if you
Arizona
got them,
can't
play
stop the
them,
run, so you can play them both.
and hope one of them winds up getting the more keys that week. But if
No.
you don't have
Base
them, don't trust me. It's a headache you should be glad you don't have.
trying to sell me Anderson, knowing he's
did.
sharing the damn backfield.
So what? You want a piece?
Nothing.
Crazy? That's the Rams backfield. That's not a bum backfield. I knew what I was doing. I thought it was right. It was fair.
No, thank you.
It was about as fair as that shitty one you sent me.
Okay.
trying to peel Cortland Sutton off my team. He just became the overall number one. He's like, yeah, let me get that.
Oh,
No,
I think
no,
I sent you that before Judy got hurt, but you
no.
know, it's just ironic.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Just
You.
ironic. All right, man. So we're gonna move on to the Falcons Seahawks 425 game. Kind of one of the crappy games of the day, but watch it be the most exciting game of the day. I'm really disappointed in the Falcons, but you know, when you got a quarterback like Mariota and you ain't really solidify that position, they're not throwing the ball to Kyle Pitts. This Drake London dude does look good for them, but again, he can only look as good as Mariota looks, and Mariota is struggling.
Yeah,
Uh,
Drake London's a must play. The
he's a
two the
Yeah.
two the two highest target percentages in the league, Cooper Kupp and Drake London. They're both tied.
Wow, good point. Drake London, he just
He's
came
a
in,
must
took all
play.
the targets, taking all the targets. Pitts ain't getting no
Yep.
targets. And he just eating it up. But this is a perfect matchup for them. Seahawks, Geno Smith. Struggled last week. Can't get it going with DK Metcalf and Lockett and them boys.
This
They
could be
in Seattle.
this could be one of those sneaky, exciting games because both defenses suck.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Falcons going to 0-3 in this game, and Geno going to sneak one out. That's what I think.
Where is it being played?
Seattle,
Oh God.
Yeah.
toughest place in the league to play.
Mariota ain't that type of leader. You know what I mean? Like,
We gonna find out. We're about to fuck around and find out. I'm with you though.
Sorry,
I'm with you though. But hey, yeah, that's like, listen,
but I'm just not a Mariota fan. I feel like he's on the bridge with Winston, and that's the only reason why he's starting right now. Like, but right now they playing about the same to me, and he's 0-2 going up against the Seahawks. I think this defense on the Seahawks is good enough to get Mariota. No.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to give the edge to Mariota, man. He puts in a little bit more work than Geno. Geno's more of a pocket passer. Mario get out there and run it. He ain't scared.
He gonna run for his yards. Yeah. I don't know, man.
And their offense has been playing good. They've been putting up points. So, trust me, I ain't no Mariota fan either, but I think their offense is playing a little bit better than Seattle's right now. But that home field for Seattle is a big thing, though, bro. That's a hard place to go into.
So you going with
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
I don't know. Base?
Yeah. This one's a tough one, bro.
It really is.
It's that they going to Seattle, man, and yeah, right there.
I'm gonna say Seattle at home, and I would start. DK Metcalf
and DK Metcalf.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it, Gino.
I'd probably start Penny, which is gross, but it's true. I would start him. And
Kessler.
Who?
Not yet. No Kessler yet.
Kenneth Walker?
Kenneth Walker, yeah. Not
He's
yet.
healthy now. I think, no, you gotta wait and see. You
Not
gotta
yet.
wait and see. We ain't seen nothing from him yet.
Bill
So
Carroll ain't ready yet.
you gotta see it yet. He just got healthy. His first game was last week. He didn't even touch the rock that much. So
Yeah, and that's probably where I end on that side of the ball. How do you guys feel?
Charles, where you at, Charles?
How you feel about the other side of the ball, Moose?
Hey, where you going with, man? You can't figure it out? I'm stuck right now, too, though. I'm stuck right now.
my fault. I pushed the wrong back button.
How do you feel about the other side of the ball, Moose? We talked about
Uh,
Seattle, but how do you?
oh, Atlanta.
Yeah, London, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
London. London's a must play. If you have him,
How do you
you
feel
have.
about Patterson? How do you feel about the backfield? Patterson, Algier.
I think Patterson should have one of his patented Patterson games.
Yeah, yeah, I do
um,
too.
he's gonna be score Daryl tomorrow.
Yeah, yep.
Algier, I don't know. I kind of put him in the same boat as
Walker,
Walker right
I
now.
want to see it.
You
Yeah,
got to see it. You have not been on the field enough to say yes, not yet. I can't co-sign him. Maybe if you're in a deep dynasty league or some shit, but other than that, yeah, I got to see it first. Cordell Patterson touches the ball way too much.
So
for real.
Charles don't come on the branch and says Falcons. You can't pick Seattle, he says.
I think I'm going with Atlanta. Yeah.
Jumps on with Charles. All right, so we split on that one. All right. Moving to the next game, gonna be right here on Banging Aces. So y'all make sure y'all come through. Jimmy Garoppolo. We were speaking about him a little bit earlier, Mr. Rogue Stroomer. And Denver Broncos. Mr.
Man, I got to
Head.
stop punching buttons.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Garoppolo and the 49ers go to Denver, the Mile High, take on Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos.
Good game right here. I'm glad Jimmy G is quarterbacking.
Be right here on Banging Aces.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited for this game.
Broncos
I think
playing
it.
great defense last week.
Broncos are
The
coming to that
49ers.
ad.
Yeah, the
Pause.
49ers been playing good football too quietly.
Played well last week. Garoppolo came in and they just cruised like nothing.
Yeah, looked like a real
Um,
quarterback came to take over.
If Kittle is due back this week, y'all can check that for me.
I'm checking right now.
Jeff Wilson, Ayukin,
Juke.
and Deebo Samuels. Deebo Samuels is definitely a start if he's getting
Yeah,
7
Kittle's
to 8
back, baby.
rushes a game. And then with Garoppolo, you know Garoppolo got an eye for Deebo.
Skittle's gonna get that work, boy. Yeah, I mean,
Broncos,
from San
man.
Francisco, you want to play Garoppolo, you want to play Debo, Juken, Skittles, and Bobo Wilson, right? And then from the other side, what's the name? He used to play for them, the Broncos.
Eric
Those guys.
Mendoza, welcome to the chat. Banging Aces. Patterson, Swift, and Henry. Which two do you start?
Henry and
Ooh.
Patterson.
Henry and Patterson. Because
Yeah,
Swift got
Henry.
a tag on him. He will play, but you gotta play Henry, and Patterson got a better matchup. So I would agree with that.
Swift had a designation last week too, and he still played. And they said he's healthy. He's better this week than he was last week, and he still played. So Swift is going to play.
So you will go Swift.
What were the choices? Hold on, let me look at it.
Henry, Patterson.
Yeah, or Henry.
Swift.
Which two?
Mm.
Courtesy of Mr. Mendoza.
Come on, you drafted Derrick Henry, bro. You have to play that guy.
Yeah, he got the matchup to play.
Yeah, it's still early in the year, bro. Like, he had one bad game, one good game.
Yeah, I think I'd go Swift Henry.
808 Doe going Swift and Henry. Patterson is a maybe, they say. Okay.
He's a strong maybe though, man. He's got a great matchup. That's the only thing that bothers me.
Yeah, I like Patterson more than Swift. Just in case.
Yeah, but the Swift going up against the Vikings, man. They ain't got the shutdown. You know what I mean?
But it's the Vikings at home. They tougher at home.
Vikings at home. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And those are
But, you know,
no problem, man. Welcome.
Patterson and Swift is both game proof because they both catch passes out of the backfield. You know what I mean? So that's a plus with both of them. And if it's PPR, then I'm still taking Henry and Patterson, and I'm keeping Swift on the sideline. Minnesota at home, they might come in to whip their ass. You know what I mean? It's still Detroit, bro.
Oh,
you know,
man.
they have played better, but it's still Detroit. They scare me, man.
Oh,
I want to see them better. I want to see it. You know, Amon-Ra looks great, bro.
He looks awesome.
He looks like
I'm so mad that Justin Fields can't activate his brother like him. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like
Equanimous didn't even, when he was at in Green Bay, he just rode the pine. He was in Green Bay for years.
Amon-Ra was wide receiver too last week.
Yeah, Amon-Ra lit it up. Amon-Ra is playing like Debo, bro, quietly.
Only
lighting it up, bro.
Only person better was Diggs.
Swift will consistently get the mid and short with a few check down passes. That's from 808 Dole.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't have Henry not play him.
Patterson is, that's how I'm saying that. Like you drafted Derrick Henry in the first round. Like, he's a stud.
Yeah, everybody
bro.
knows
He
that.
played, bro.
It's Derrick fucking Henry, King Henry.
I like
Don't disrespect the king.
I like Patterson's matchup, and in those matchups, he be lighting people up. He be lighting them up for 2 and 3 touchdowns with both sides, running and catching. The kid is just, I don't know. They unlocked him in Atlanta, and he ain't turned off yet, bro. Quietly.
Yeah.
So that's, and Swift, sometimes he disappears. Sometimes Swift is on. So he looks good.
Last week was not that great, I have to admit. But it's, he's got the matchup this week.
Yeah.
Jared Goff going to use Swift, though. Well, bailout every time, so that's gonna be.
Yeah, Swift. I mean, Swift is he's dangerous, bro. That kid is good.
Yeah. Just Minnesota at home, they always toughen up when they home. I don't know. That's what I always notice.
Swift had
Minnesota
a
always
touchdown.
A little tougher at home. Divisional matchup.
I don't know, bro. They didn't look too good last week against Philly.
Horrible last week. Not too confident. Really looking like they're going against each other. Like
Philly had a rattle, man.
Yeah, they did, man. They had them. But let's get back to this game. 49ers and Broncos. Have your team. You gotta be going for your team, Have.
You're damn right I am.
Gotta be going for your team.
Let's ride, baby.
I'm going with Broncos too. Charles said
I don't
he
know,
going
man. The
49.
Broncos haven't got it right yet. The 49ers
I know,
have,
but
man.
I'm banking on Russell Wilson turning on sooner or later. And it's
Yeah,
gonna be
I think I'm gonna go with the Niners, man.
Boo.
Yeah, I'm sorry, brother.
Boo. They ain't coming up in the mile high taking none trust you, man.
you see that
I'm
defense
sorry.
last week from the Broncos, man? They ain't allowing none
You
of
seen
that.
that defense from the 49ers last week? What you mean?
Oh, man. Yeah, I did.
I'm coming to your house tomorrow to watch that game in my fucking Vaughn Miller jersey, bitch.
Let's go Niners. All right, Mendoza. Let's go Niners. All right, so we playing in this game, man.
Boo.
Yeah, well, Debo and Jukin and Kittles, and I thought we said this.
About the Broncos side.
Oh, Javonte, Sutton. I hate to say this, but Okawabena.
Yeah, nah. Nope.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck.
playing him against the
Nah.
49ers. The 49ers is always weak against the tight end, man.
Yeah, Russ gonna use his tight end, man.
Yeah, but
Since
see, the
we
problem is
big.
Broncos play like fucking 4 tight ends though.
Yeah, that's true. They got that
That's
kid
the only.
Beck.
That's
That's
the
why
only.
that
That
rookie's good, man.
yeah, that Beck kid, bro.
Yeah,
That
that
kid is
kid is
nasty.
all over the field, bro. I like that kid.
Oh man, there y'all go.
So how
Yeah.
do you know,
So
man?
yeah,
Like I kind of.
maybe I would avoid the tight end spot if I could. So
You play
I
Melvin
don't
Gordon.
know.
Yeah.
In a flex.
Flex.
In a flex. Yeah.
Flex Worthy.
Okay. Now we talking. Sutton is a go. And Russ. Do you play Russ?
Do you play KJ Hamler if he plays?
Well,
Do you play
yeah.
Jerry
you
Judy
play
if
him.
he plays? Jerry
I don't
Judy's
think.
gonna play, boys.
I don't think Judy's playing.
Judy playing, you got him, man. You gotta take the risk and play him, bro.
I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Monitor that shit.
But both these teams coming in 1-1, trying to have it here. Go hard on it. Pause. And yeah, I got the Broncos. Have got the Broncos. Niners to Charles and Mendoza and
Boo.
Base, baby.
Boo all you guys.
Hey man, the Broncos
when do
look
you
like
think
shit
Brian
on offense.
Robinson will be back? Who is Brian Robinson?
Brian
The
Robinson for the
rookie running
Washington
back for the
Commanders. He'll be back
Commanders.
as soon as he can get off the NFI. That's week 5. So he got to be out 4 weeks. He'll be back in week 5, and he's already running and doing his thing already. So he even traveled with the team and the whole shit. So he's almost all the way ready. That's a good sign.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I got
it is.
Antonio.
They
I got
got
Antonio
Hey,
Gibson. Shut your mouth.
I'm sorry. I have to be honest, though. It's a good sign.
Yeah,
Then
I think they said he was in line for week 5 to be back, no later.
yeah. He because you
So
have to be once you're on the NFI, you have to wait 4 weeks, just like your dude, the dude you waiting for in Detroit, have. You
yeah,
have,
Jameson Williams.
yeah,
Yeah,
he can't come back till week 5. So
yep,
even though he's practicing the whole shit, it's
yeah.
him and Brian Robinson come back at that point. And
okay,
that's if he's ready. You know what I mean? If they ready.
Mendoza's asking which two do y'all start out of these receivers? Sutton, Marquise Brown, Aguilar, CD Lamb.
CD Lamb and Sutton.
Yep.
CD Lamb and Sutton.
Just volume and talent.
value. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. See,
Yeah, Marquise Brown gonna have to deal with
Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey this week, even though he been getting burnt like toast.
He did get burnt like toast.
Bro, they had a meme. They had a meme of that shit on Facebook, bro. This shit
He
said Jalen
deserved it.
Ramsey at the post game press conference, and it was a picture of a piece of burnt toast with a Rams jersey on. I was crying.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
And the last game of the week 3, Monday Night Football, NFC matchup. Dallas coming to New Jersey. Take on the Giants. Danny Jones, Saquon Barkley, Shepard. All these guys playing excellent football right now. 2-0 versus 1-1. Cooper Rush, CeeDee Lamb, Ezekiel Elliott, and Pilot and those boys.
Trash.
Zeke is going. I tell you right now, Tony Pollard is more valuable than Ezekiel Elliott right now.
Right now, yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. But they got Michael Parsons leading the league, I think, with 6 sacks.
Yeah, bro. I think this is. I honestly think this is going to be a bad game for the Giants. I think the Cowboys' defense wins this game.
Nah, man. I want the Giants to win this game. Danny Jones, you're going to be called out. This is your test of the game right here. And you got to win this game, no doubt. You got to win this game. You can't let Cooper Rush come in here and beat you 3 games in. You crazy? Oh, Danny Jones, you better not let that happen. You better not. New York fans, y'all better not even allow that boy to do that.
Well, they are going to Dallas to play. I mean,
no, they're not. No, they're not.
They playing in the city?
That's right. They playing Giants.
It don't matter.
That's crazy because how the Jets and the Giants home this week?
Word.
Jets play at 1 o'clock. Giants play at 8. Oh, they play on Monday night.
There's no way.
A whole nother day. That's how, though. This is a Monday night game. Giants always struggle with these games against the Cowboys, and with divisional games, they struggle against these games. They lose them late. But they better do something this week. They're not using Kadarius Toney, so if you got him, he's a droppable piece. Add somebody else, you can get somebody. For the Cowboys, what do y'all think about Schultz?
Well, he's questionable at the moment, so you definitely got to monitor. And I would say if you have a better option, just play him. You know, the Giants been playing pretty good football on both sides of the ball.
That's right.
And Dallas, they playing good football on defense. So, yeah, I think the Giants win this game at home. Yeah. Cowboys looking like pure trash, even with the win last week.
So, Charles, who you going with? Who you going with?
Cowboys.
You said Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, after 2 weeks, man, let's give our top 5 power rankings teams.
Buffalo, Kansas City. Oh, yeah. I hate to say this, man. God, I hate to say this. Philly. The Chargers. Mm. And then they're 1-1, but the Rams.
Oh no, really?
Who you gonna go Baltimore over the Rams?
You see the Rams? Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, they just offensively and defensively better than most teams. So, but I mean, if you wanna, you could throw the Ravens in there. They just got no defense, and their offense has got one good player on it. So, well, they got two. They got Andrews too. Andrews is a beast. Everybody else, the jury's out, still waiting to see who they really are. Bateman had a flash. I hope it's for real. They need him. They need him, and J.K. coming back. So yeah, that's why I don't put the Ravens over. I still say the Rams over the Ravens.
You
What
put
do
the
you say for
Rams
your
over
top?
the Bucks. You put the
Yeah,
Rams over the Giants.
yeah, I do.
That's who I got. My list is exactly the same as yours. That's just I got the Bucks in fifth. So I got Buffalo, KC, Philly, Chargers, and then the Bucks. Bucks are 2-0, and they didn't play no
They
scrubs either.
are. They are. They are. The Bucks is doing good. I mean,
They won both of their first two games on the
I
road against tough teams. So
definitely, definitely.
Mm.
Offensively, I think the Rams are a little better. That's all. And even though they're 1-1, they ran into the number one team in week one.
not at
So
full strength. If both teams are at full strength, I think the Bucks offense is better.
yes, I don't know. I don't know. It's tough.
The Bucks have
They,
something that the Rams don't. They have a consistent running game.
yeah, that's
They got
where
as
I
many
think
as
the Rams.
they
I
got all the
think the
receivers
Rams
the
got a
Rams
better
do.
running game though.
No, no
When
way.
it's healthy and it's right, the Rams run game is better than the Bucks.
Nah. Cam Akers ain't
Yeah,
it, bro. He ain't the guy.
yeah. I don't know, man. The combination of the two of them is more dangerous than
He
Lenny.
he ain't yeah, but he
And the
hasn't
Bucks
showed
have
anything to
nothing
say
else
otherwise.
other than Leonard Fournette. So
That's all they need, bro. He's
he
better than
goes,
both them
yeah,
two
but
guys by himself.
I don't know. Yes, I
He's
can't deny that
he's
right
not better
now.
than Henderson. He's not better than Akers.
Yeah, I can't deny that right now. That's why I say yeah, I can't deny it. But I don't know, man. They're both pretty good. That's
Hell
where they're
no,
more.
bro. How could
They
you
got
say
more
Cam
depth.
Akers? Cam Akers ain't shown shit for anybody to say he's been pretty good.
But he had like 70 yards on the ground last week, or 60 yards on the ground, I think,
Bro,
Oh,
in a
Mendoza got
split
a flex
backfield.
question, and then I'll tell you my five.
Cam Akers is trash, bro.
Who would you start in the flex? Jay Myers, Jay Judy, Penny, Corey Davis, or Elliott?
Kobe, Judy, Penny, Davis, Elliott.
Judy.
I would say monitor Judy. I don't know.
Monitor
Judy.
Judy. I don't know. I'll
Jacoby
probably
Myers ain't
go
playing, I
Davis.
don't think. I gotta look now. I think Myers is out. So
Probably go Corey
Look up
Davis.
Judy too. I don't even know if he's been practicing.
yeah, no, Judy is playing, bro.
Is he?
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know.
Ready? Jerry Judy listed as questionable for Sunday night due to a rib and shoulder injury. Is on track to play versus the 49ers.
I'd be leery.
Definitely.
I
How
don't
about
know if
this?
I.
How about we haven't talked about this? And I'm bringing it up because I love it. Your boy Josh Gordon is back, baby. Old Flats is back, baby.
Oh God.
You tell me you didn't just tell me you didn't just do that, base. You know your boy ain't. He's been done for a while now.
Hey, don't disrespect Flash Gordon, bro. Okay? Don't
Let me tell you
disrespect the
my
Flash like
starting
that, bro.
five.
Go ahead.
I mean, not my starting five, but my power rank. Buffalo, Chiefs, Philly, Bucks, Dolphins.
Not bad.
Yeah, I thought
Not
about
bad.
Miami
I
too,
like
but
it.
I don't know. I'm waiting for after this week's game to pass judgment on the Dolphins to see if they're for real or not.
It was
Yeah.
Dolphins or Giants.
I feel the Rams is better than them teams. They just ran into the Bills. That's all.
That's
They
why I'm
ran into
holding
the
off
number.
judgment because that's who the Dolphins are playing.
Stafford got
Yeah, man.
5 interceptions, bro, already. Like,
Yeah, but that's Matt Stafford. So what? How many
yeah,
touchdowns does he have?
Yeah, he throws more than
Yeah,
anybody else.
you know what I'm
ain't
saying?
gonna
Like
get
the
away with
dude.
20, 25 interceptions this year, bro.
Yeah, they will
Yeah,
if
he
he
will.
throws 50. That's what.
He does it every year, bro. But he also
Yeah, you know
Oh,
has
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
5
Like
touchdowns every year.
he's gonna throw for 50 touchdowns, so they don't give a
Yep.
fuck. Like,
Detroit. Yeah, you know. But I had to get the Fins fans some love. Hashtag Fins. We'll see if y'all the truth this week, though, like he said. And the Giants as well. We'll see if y'all the truth this week in that Dallas matchup. I guess we can wrap it, man. I was gonna do top 5 running backs, but I guess that's
Yeah,
pretty obvious.
we gotta wait a little bit longer because the stats is really skewed. It's only been 2 weeks.
Right,
You
going into
know, the
three
number one running back is.
today.
Go ahead.
Today, people we expect to be up at the top ain't there. Wide receiver wise, running back wise, we'll see tomorrow. But
Hell yeah! I mean, Johnny T, the number one runner, is what, bottom of the pack, middle of the
nah,
pack,
he
if that.
third. He third.
Yeah,
He third.
yeah, he had a good first game. That's right.
Nick Chubb is leading the pack this time around.
Well,
Say
Nick Chubb played 3 games already.
yeah, and Saquon was leading the pack prior to Nick Chubb's game yesterday or the other
Yeah,
day.
Saquon been playing lights out, bro.
Um, DeAndre Swift up there, right behind Taylor. Leonard Fournette, Aaron Jones with his remarkable game. He's still like fifth, sixth. Oh man, Cordell Patterson, the seventh dude on the list. So they touchdowns is low. Nick Chubb got 4 though. He lead the pack with 4. Jalen Hurts got 3. Robinson with 2. Jamal Williams with 2. So, like you said, tomorrow's going to determine if the consistency. 3 weeks is a pattern. So, but these
Yep.
receptions, Deontay Johnson, he up there with receptions, but he
He
ain't
played
scored
3
no
games.
TDs.
Yeah, but he played 3 games too. He
Okay,
played already.
that's right. This week,
Yep.
Cup's still leading the pack though. And Stephon Diggs, Cup and Stephon Diggs is like it's an
Worth
arguable.
worth every bit of their draft capital, bro. Both of them.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
Jamar Chase.
Surprisingly,
definitely helped us in.
Amari Cooper jumped up the list, but like you said, he played 3 games too, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But he looking good. 2 games back to back with 100 yards and more. But St. Ra, Amar St. Ra, and Tyreek Hill. Waddle gets a lot of targets, but he don't complete all his joints. I guess I bring that on tour. Still got 240 and 3 touches. So 2 weeks. 340. Yeah. But all right, man. We're gonna wrap
Y'all
this
be
show,
easy.
man.
Yep. Y'all have a great night, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to the chat.
Yep.
Y'all be
Good
easy.
luck. Good luck tomorrow, everybody.
Good luck
Yeah.
tomorrow. Make sure you get your starts in, your picks in. Sir Charles is picking the Bills, Chiefs, Dolphins, Bucks, and the Giants. Nice. Nice. So that's after 2 weeks. That's the power rankings for Sir Charles. Yo, man, salute to everybody that came in today, that's watching from the background. Hashtag your favorite team if you're watching after in the comments. Salute to Have, salute to Base, salute to Charles, Eric Mendoza, 808 Dole. Salute to y'all guys for coming in today, giving that feedback. Rogue Struma, Z2 Motorsport, Hades, all of you guys, man. Salute to the fans. Salute to all you football, my fantasy fans out there. I really appreciate the support. Next week will be a better conversation, relaxation TV, Zone Life TV. Salute to y'all. Really appreciate that support. And we growing, man. Come on, let's grow. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. So you know the next time we go live. Salute to Third Birdie, Third Birdie, the working bird. Never judge a book by its cover. That's my joint. Cold water, no bleach. Know it all designs. Salute to you, man. All my supporters. Bang! See y'all tomorrow. I think after you take 2 sacks, you unlock your legs and
Like a terrorist threat, to the top like a fair high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. They don't wanna see me shine. Might go blind, and the blind can't leave the blind. Dropping gems on them, they don't pay no mind. Nope, it ain't worth throwing pearls to swine. Love that fast money, wanna stick something. But a slow million better than a quick 100. One line at a time, keep them hits coming. Uncut blow, take a whiff of it. It's a shame what they do to wealth. Wanna be Wayne, shoot yourself. Like December 31st. Let off from choppers like it's January 1st. July 4th with them fireworks. Put that mask on, October 31st. You the best, guess we the worst. This is my world, Mr. Universe. We live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
Coming live in the back, pardon your disrespect. From the G's to the goons, little homies on deck. This is boom back like a terrorist threat. Keep it gully good, can't shame my rap. Spit a universal code, take game and bet. Call me pre-thinker, bring your gang and set. I'm a suicide king, never bang regret. From the bottom of the barrel like the game is fit. As long as I'm alive, too legit to quit. The hustle is the turn, trying to flip the script. Don't let the struggle burn, you gotta flick the switch. Third pound on the move, so ridiculous. Oh.
Never judge a book by its cover.